ක්‍රීඩකෙක් අපි කියමුකෝ පොසිටිව් වුණා කියලා. තවතත් තරඟාවලියට පිවිසෙන හැකියාවක් තියෙනවද?
ක්‍රීඩකයෝ 3 දෙනෙක් පමණ පොසිටිව් වුණොත් අපි එම කණ්ඩායමම තරඟාවලියෙන් తాවකාලිකව නවත්වනවා.
තරඟාවලියට සහභාගී වෙන්න ඕන නම් අපි කවුරුත් දන්නවා AFC ලයිසන් එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි මේ කණ්ඩායම් දෙක සහභාගී වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ. ඇයි?
මේ අවුරුද්දේ එක වටයක් පමණයි. නැත්නම් හෝම් වටයක් පමණක් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ලයිසන් කරපු පුහුණුකරුවන් විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් අපේ ලංකාව තුළ සිටිනවා. ඒතර එම පුහුණුකරුවන් කෙසේද සී ලයිසන් එකට යොමු කරන්නේ?
මට හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා නම් මේ ලංකාවේ ඉන්න 2.20 ලක්ෂයට මේ ඩී ලයිසන් සහතික පත්‍රය දෙන්න මම ඒ දේ ලබා දෙන්න කැමතියි.
ලංකා පාපන්දුවේ යුත් ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් මැනේජර් විදියට අර යුත් ලීග් එකේ අමතරව ඉදිරියට ඔබ දෙන ප්ලෑන්ස් මොනවද?
කොළඹට විතරක් සීමා වෙලා තිබුණු තරඟාවලියේ ලංකා වටේටම අපි ගෙනිච්ච
ශ්‍රී ලංකා ටීවී පසුබිමත් පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් වෙලා කියලා පේනවා ඇති ඔයගලන්ට. මාර්තු 8 පහ වුණා. ඒත් එකම හරියට කාන්තාව කියන චරිතය ගැන අපි ගොඩක් කතා කරා. රටක් ආදරේ දිනපු ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් 4 දෙනෙක් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නවා.
එතකොට එයාගේ කැමති නැති දෙයකට තියෙන්නේ කියන්නේ පඬිතුකමක් වෙනවා එයාගේ.
ලාබයි ඔය දතේවලි.
Oh my god. අපිත් එක්ක ඔබ આવොත් hina වෙනව හැමදාමත් මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි වන්නේ.
මේ සුපර් ලීග් පූර්ව සමයේ මැච් එක බලන ගමන් වටිනා තෑගික් දිනාගමුද? පළවෙනියටම ගෝල් එක ස්කෝර් කරයි කියලා හිතන ටීම් එකේ නම මේ පෝස්ට් එකට ලයික් කරලා කික් ඔෆ් එකට පැයකට කලින් කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන එක විතරයි. ඒත් එක්කම ඔයාගේ යාළුවෝ 5 දෙනෙක් මෙන්ෂන් කරන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා. තරඟය අවසන් වුණ ගමන්ම අපි ජයග්‍රාහකයන් ඩ්‍රෝ එකකින් තෝරගන්නවා.
சூப்பர் லீக் ப்ரீ சீசன் போட்டிகளை காண்பதிலூடாக பெறுமதிமிக்க பரிசில்களை வெற்றி கொள்ளுங்கள். இன்றைய போட்டியில் முதலாவதாக கோல் போடும் அணி எது என்பதனை சரியாக கணித்து இந்த போட்டியில் வெற்றி கொள்ளலாம். இந்த போட்டியில் கலந்து கொள்வதற்கு இந்த பதிவினை லைக் செய்யுங்கள். என்பதாக சரியான அணி எது என்பதனை கமெண்ட் செய்யுங்கள். அத்துடன் உங்களது நண்பர்கள் 5 பேரை டேக் செய்யுங்கள். சரியான பதிலை சொன்ன வெற்றியாளர்கள் குழுக்கள் முறையில் தேர்வு செய்யப்படுவார்கள்.
COVID-19 නීති රීති අනුගමනය කරමින් තමයි අපිට මේ ප්‍රී සීසන් එක පවා ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න වෙන්නේ. මොන වගේ සැලසුම්ද තියෙන්නේ මේක ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න?
ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන් මේ තරඟාවලිය පවත්වන්නේ සිකුද්දාස ක්‍රීඩා. ඒ ක්‍රීඩාංගණයත් අපි සියලුම ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන්ගෙන් තොරව තමයි මේ තරඟාවලිය පවත්වාගෙන යන්නේ.
මේ වෙද්දී සුපර් ලීග් තරඟාවලිය ආරම්භ කරන්න දින නියම වෙලා හමාරයි. ඇයි මෙහෙම තරඟාවලියක් ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න ඕන කියලා හිතුනේ?
ඇයිලු රටවල් වලින්ම මේ වෘත්තීය මට්ටමේ පාපන්දු තියෙන විට ලංකාවේ නැති එක ඉතාමත් අඩුපාඩුවක්.
ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපම් සම්මේලනය විසින් හඳුන්වලා දීලා තියෙනවා විශේෂ ඩී ලයිසන්ස් කෝස් එකක් නව පුහුණුකරුවන්ට. වෙන රටවල් වල දක්නට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඇයි මෙහෙම දැන් හඳුන්වලා දුන්නේ?
එක් රටවල් වලට ඒ තමුන්ගේ අවශ්‍යතාවය අනුව පාඨමාලාවට අඩංගු විය යුතු සිලබස් එක ඒ රටේ තියෙන ෆුට්බෝල් අනුව රටට අවශ්‍යතාවය අනුව යම් වෙනස්කම් සිදු කිරීම සිද්ධ කරනවා.
නැෂනල් ටීම්ස් එක දිගට ෆන්ක්ෂන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එයාලට එක දිගට මැචස් නැහැ. එක දිගට පුහුණුවීම් නැහැ. මොකද්ද මේකට හේතුව?
හරි යූත් ලීග් එකක් නැති වුණොත් අපිට ඉදිරි හොඳ දක්ෂ ජාතික කණ්ඩායමක් ඉස්සරහට හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ.
Win valuable gift vouchers while watching the Super League pre-season matches. Guess the first goal scoring team of the match and comment this post 1 hour before kick-off of the game. Like this post, comment the name of first scoring team along with mentioning 5 friends of you and share. Winners will be selected through a draw just after the match.
පාපන්දු ලීගයක් අපිට දැක ගන්නට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔබගේ දෘෂ්ටි කෝණයට අනුව මෙයට හේතුව කුමක්ද?
ඔබ අපේක්ෂා කරන අර පිරිමි දරුවන්ගේ අපි ලීගයක් දකිනවා වගේ පුළුල්ව පැතිරුණු කාන්තා පාපන්දු ලීගයක් නැහැ.
දැන් මෙවන් පසුබිමක කිසිදු ජාතික කාන්තා සංචිතයක් අපි ගොනු කරලා නැහැ.
බලාපොරොත්තු වෙච්ච දකුණු ආසියාතික මට්ටමට තාම එන්න බැරි වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ක්‍රීඩකෙක් අපි කියමුකෝ පොසිටිව් වුණා කියලා. අවතත් තරඟාවලියට පිවිසෙන හැකියාවක් තියෙනවද?
ක්‍රීඩකයෝ 3 දෙනෙක් පමණ පොසිටිව් වුණොත් අපි එම කණ්ඩායමම තරඟාවලියෙන් తాවකාලිකව නවත්වනවා.
තරඟාවලියට සහභාගී වෙන්න ඕන නම් අපි කවුරුත් දන්නවා AFC ලයිසන් එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි මේ කණ්ඩායම් දෙක සහභාගී වෙන්නේ නැහනේ. ඇයි?
මේ අවුරුද්දේ එක වටයක් පමණයි නැත්නම් හෝම් වටයක් පමණක් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ලයිසන් කරපු පුහුණුකරුවන් විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් අපේ ලංකාව තුල සිටිනවා. ඒතර එම පුහුණුකරුවන් කෙසේද සී ලයිසන් එකට යොමු කරන්නේ?
I had no idea. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are happy to again join you live from Sugadasa Stadium. It's a match between Ratnam FC and Red Star Sports Club. Two very attack-minded teams battling out here. We are also expecting a bit of rain here. Let's see how this match pans out. Out comes the referee. And followed by both the teams. Red Star playing in their usual jersey. So again, as I told you, both really attacking teams looking for many goals today. They won't sit back. Both would like to get on top of each other. And as you see, both teams on a different lineup, the usual way they stand due to COVID. I'm joined here in the commentary by Rahul again as usual. So shortly Rahul will join me.
Good evening, Jana. Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here for the second game of the evening. Ratnam taking on Red Star under the floodlights here at the Sugaradasa. Match number 14 in the Super League pre-season. As you take a look at the lineup, Ratnam led by foreign captain Ehuban, Chitra Kumar, P. Rexon, Manaram Pereira, Arjunan Praveen, Sudarshan Sulakshan, Edison Figurado, M. Murshid, Rajikumar Santan, F. M. Fazreen, and the other player Jackson Vadaraja, and of course head coach Fazul Rahman.
Yes, very attack-minded team. Ratnam, also the Red Star, their lineup: Mohammad Ramis, Mohammad Azan, Mohammad Nuski, S.T. Vijay Singh, Mohammad Rahman, Andrew Dilection, Mohammad Badran, Mohammad Rilhat, Najman, followed by Mubarak and Abu Mere. They make the lineup.
And of course, important to note the return of their star man, number 7, Mohammad Rahman. He has missed all the previous pre-season games due to injury. He was their star man in their President's Cup run all the way to the semi-finals with his brilliant through balls and passing and assists. And finally he's back in the team, and all Red Star fans will be more than excited to see him back in action and to see what he can do.
மீண்டும் உங்களை நேர் ஒளிபரப்பினூடாக சந்திப்பதில் மகிழ்ச்சி. இன்றைய தினமும் இரண்டாவது போட்டி ரத்னம் எதிர் இரண்டு அணிகளிலுமே மிகவும் கொஞ்சம் கோல் அடிக்க வேண்டும் என்று விளையாடும் அணிகள், அட்டாக் மைண்டட் அணிகள்னு சொல்லலாம். ஆகையால் அதிகமான கோல்களை இன்றைய தினம் இந்த போட்டியில் எதிர்பார்க்கலாம் என்கிற மாதிரி நம்பப்படுகிறது. இருவருமே இப்போ இரண்டு அணிகளும் இறுதியாக ஒரு சில விஷயங்களை கலந்துரையாடி விட்டு போட்டி ஆரம்பிக்க இருக்கிறது. ஒரு சில நிமிடங்களில் வினாடிகள்னு சொல்லுவோம் இந்த போட்டி ஆரம்பிக்க போகுது.
What do you think, Jana? Red Star coming off a strong win in their last match, which was under extreme weather conditions. They battled hard in the rain to draw a victory, whereas Ratnam also coming off a strong 2-0 victory over Blue Star, I believe.
Yes, off we go. And to your question, Rahul, you're right. We jokingly said last time, suddenly with the rain, the Red Star turned into Manchester City because their passes were really good, all on point. So that's what we jokingly said last time. I hope it's as exciting as last match again.
Indeed, if we could have the same excitement and tempo as we did in the last game, we are in for a treat here. All on Football Sri Lanka TV, of course. As we've been saying, your number one destination for all things Football Sri Lanka. So make sure you're tuned, subscribe to make sure you don't miss a single moment of the action.
One thing I love with this game is both teams very attack minded. We'll get on each other. We'll try to just get on each other. So it will be exciting today to watch both.
Yeah, both teams will be going for it, not sitting back. It's Red Star with the bulk of possession in the first minute.
Again now Red Star going to the left.
Pass going to Vijay Singha. He was brilliant in the last game with his dribbles, but this time got past 2 but couldn't get past the third. And now skipper Ehuban straight to the Red Star player, and Ismail Abumere couldn't control the ball, and right into the hands of Ratnam's number 99.
இப்பொழுது மீண்டும் பந்து ரத்னம் அணியிடம் கிடைத்திருக்கிறது. நடுக்களத்தினூடாக முன்னோக்கி செல்ல பார்க்கிறார்கள். மிகவும் சிறப்பாக திரும்பி அந்த பந்தை முன்னோக்கி கொடுத்திருந்தார் ரத்னம் வீரர். இடது கை புறமாக முன்னோக்கி வருகிறார்கள். மிட்ஃபீல்டில் ஒரு நல்ல பாஸ் கொடுத்திருந்தாலும் அதை பெற்றுக்கொள்வதற்காக யாரும் இருக்கவில்லை. Let's start moving forward.
Man unhappy with his teammate who didn't make the run on that occasion. You could see him shouting at his teammate to make the runs. For any neutral fans and Red Stars fans, indeed it will be very exciting to see Rahman back. His passing play was something beautiful to watch in the last tournament. As now Red Star attempting the through ball to Ismail Abumere. Abumere coming to a halt, passing short.
Both teams equally matched, so there is no underdog here.
Sri Free kick going to Ratnam. And don't forget, you can get your very own fan jerseys. Make sure you get it and join the Golden Army in battle. Make sure you call the number that was shown. And of course, free delivery island-wide. As now Ratnam can't mount their own attack. Strong defense by Ramiz.
Ball goes out of play. So both teams, you can see, already getting on each other. We've seen attacks going both sides, left and right, which is quite healthy. Breaking the lines, going forward.
Star cleared away. And, final pass just too much for the Ratnam forward to try and get on.
If I'm not wrong, last match both keepers, even though different matches, both keepers were pretty good to their teams.
Indeed, they played a vital role in their respective teams' victories.
The first foul today, if I'm not wrong.
But I think it's important, should I say, to note that the Ratnam goalkeeper is not the same who played in the previous match. So let's see if he can replicate the performance of his teammate from the last game.
Let's start going for a free kick. And Ratnam's line quite high now. Headed away, but wide, well wide of the goalkeeper. No trouble there.
And as a matter of fact, Jana, even the Red Star goalkeeper is not the same who played in the last match.
Commentator skills again.
So let's see if they can replicate their teammates, as it will be a goal kick. If we take a look at the replay, it was a good strike by Mohammad Rahman, but the header well wide of the target.
இப்பொழுது பந்து ரெட் ஸ்டார் வசம் இருக்கிறது. முன்னோக்கி செல்கிறார்கள் இடதுபுறமாக. இப்பொழுது லெஃப்ட் விங்கர் இப்பொழுது பந்தை வைத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார். இதன் மூலமாக இன்னொரு வாய்ப்பை உருவாக்க போகிறார் என்று பார்க்கலாம். பல பேரை ட்ரிபிள் பண்ணி முன்னால் சென்றாலும் மீண்டும் ஒருவருக்கு எதிராக 5 பேர் இருக்கும்போது மிகவும் கடினம் அந்த பந்தை முன்னோக்கி கொண்டு செல்வது. ஒரு ஃபவுல் கிடைத்திருக்கிறது இப்பொழுது ரத்னம் அணியினருக்கு. ரத்னம் அணியினரை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் போன போட்டியில் சிறப்பாக விளையாடியிருந்தார்கள். அதுக்கு முந்தைய போட்டியில் அவர்கள் வெற்றி பெற்றிருந்தாலும் போன போட்டி அவர்களுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல பேரை தேடி கொடுத்தது என்று சொல்லலாம். This time Red Star going forward, but again shot blocked acrobatically there.
Flying header to head it away, and now Rajikumar Santan
going to take the long shot, is he?
He did well to get past the first defender, but his final touch was just too heavy.
Defender is sticking to him throughout that attack.
It's solid defending, and it's out yet for another Ratnam throw-in. Figurado, who in his last game for Ratnam scored an absolutely world-class free kick. I think no one would have forgotten that coming into this game. And I think Ratnam fans will be hoping for more of the same today. We've seen some spectacular goals in this pre-season, Jana, including those 2 brilliant free kicks, one from Colombo and the other from none other than Figurado himself in the last game. It's been a good tournament for goals.
Yeah, the quality is really there. Never question about their talent. It's always the way they take the team forward and their training forward. But as you told Rahul, I still remember that goal. He was very spectacular, isn't it? Something we see in top European leagues.
Indeed, even sometimes not even then. Very rarely, but that was just absolutely beautifully curled. That's now good work by the skipper Huban to He held off Rahman well. Now Figurado passes it off. Rickson. Free kick given to Ratnam just inside the Red Star half.
Still early time here in the match, but both teams, no one looks a bit dull, I should say. Both teams looking equally okay. It's just a matter of who hold their nerve and get the goal. Ratnam அணியினர் இப்பொழுது அவர்களது இடதுபுறமாக முன்னோக்கி செல்கிறார்கள். இதன் மூலமாக ஒரு நல்ல கிராஸை உள்ளே போட முடியுமா? நல்ல ஒரு கிராஸை உள்ளே போட்டிருந்தாலும்
No nonsense clearance there by Red Star.
யாரும் மறுமுனையில் அதை பெற்றுக்கொள்வதற்காக இருக்கவில்லை. Very good ball, but then again pretty hard to handle it because it was coming at quite some pace there. Red Star going to the left flank, but intercepted by Ratnam player. Still ball with Red Star. Snatch back, trying to play through their midfield, skipping past midfield opposition players. Now going to the right. Nice switch of play, progressive. Again going through the middle. Again skipping past players. Referee plays advantage. Ball kept in. Fortunately for Red Star. A good ball in.
Good clearance.
Now Ratnam will come for counter.
The captain, and now, as you said, Jana, Ratnam taking a bit of time to set the counter attack on the way.
That is it, Rahul. In a counter, you have to be very fast. Or the time you give, it's easy for the opposition to regroup their defense, isn't it?
Just a matter of seconds, and the defense is back where they belong.
Nice goal, threaded like a needle.
Rajikumar Santan, and that's the first
What
goal.
a goal that is from Ratnam.
Rajikumar Santan, he scored in the last game, and he scored yet again, as cool as you'd like it. He a brilliant through ball, as you said, Jana. It was really absolutely point perfect, and the goalkeeper could do nothing but watch as Santan rolled it slowly past him right into the bottom corner.
That was the right phrase, a thread through a needle. That's how the small gap was, but again thanks to the defender coming off a deflection. Rajakumar Santan Ratnam அணிக்காக முதலாவது கோலை பெற்று கொடுத்திருக்கிறார். மிகவும் சிறப்பான ஒரு பாஸ் மிட்ஃபீல்டரிடம் இருந்து. ஆனால் ஃபினிஷிங்கை பொறுத்தவரையில் பதற்றமடையாமல் சரியாக கோல்கீப்பரை பார்த்து கோல்கீப்பருடைய வலது பக்கத்துக்கு அந்த பந்தை கோலுக்குள் அனுப்பியிருந்ததும் சொல்லத்தக்க ஒரு விஷயமா இருக்கிறது. ரத்னம் அணியினர் ஒரு கோலினை போட்டிருக்கிறார்கள். ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணியினர் இப்பொழுது திருப்பி கொடுப்பார்களா இல்லைன்னா அவர்கள் திரும்பி இந்த போட்டியில் இன்னும் ஒரு கோலை பெறுவார்களா என்பதை பொறுத்திருந்து பார்க்கலாம்.
That was the perfect phrase from you, Jana. Just like a thread through a needle. The through ball came beautifully, and then Santan, a player of his, despite his young age, he is absolute quality, and he showed it there with his calm, cool finish. The Red Star defense should have done much better, but in the end they could only pick up the ball from the back of their own net and take it to the halfway line. As now they have a goal to chase. Plenty of time to do it though.
Rightly said, Rahul. Good strikers do one thing right, they don't get panic in the box. He was very calm in his young age. Way to go.
Maybe some rain is what Red Star need, even though it doesn't seem to be coming anymore, unfortunately for them. Fortunately, it seems that the player is back on his feet and okay to continue.
Rain is what is going to change Red Star's play. Then their coach would love to have rain now. Ball gone out. Still a throw for Red Star. இந்த வேளையில் ராட்னம் அணியினர் முதலாவது கோலினை போட்டிருந்ததும் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. மிகவும் சிறப்பான ஒரு விளையாட்டு. அதுவும் 4 டிஃபெண்டர்கள் இருக்கும்போது அதுக்கு நடுவால் அந்த பந்தை அனுப்பி சரியாக ஸ்ட்ரைக்கரை தேடியது மிகவும் சிறப்பாக இருந்தது. ரெஸ்ட் அணியினர் மீண்டும் ஒரு கோலை பெறுவார்களா இல்லையான்னு பார்க்கலாம். அந்த ஃபினிஷை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் பாக்ஸில் இருந்தாலும் டென்ஷன் ஆகாமல் மிகவும் சிறப்பாக அந்த பந்தை நெட்டுக்குள் அனுப்பியிருந்தார். செல்கிறார்கள் ராட்னம் அணியினர். வந்து இப்பொழுது ரெட் ஸ்டாரிடம். ரெட் ஸ்டாரை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் மிட்ஃபீல்டினூடாக முன்னோக்கி சென்றாலும் அந்த மறுபடியும் ராட்னம் அணியினரால் பெறப்பட்டது. இப்பொழுது ராட்னம் அணியினர் முன்னோக்கி செல்கிறார்கள். Ratnam going for a long ball. Very nice ball indeed. Keeper and striker, very massive collision there. Both going for the ball.
I think both players definitely had eyes for the ball.
Can't blame anyone, isn't it, Rahul?
Indeed, but that was a crunching clash between the two players, and it seems that the Ratnam player has taken the brunt of it, because the goalkeeper is back on his feet, but the Ratnam player is down and not really moving. Hopefully he's okay. It's a part of football. Unfortunately, it's a very physical game as we take a look.
There you go, bang, both into each other.
It was like a car crash, really. Just both were looking at the ball, and just a very nasty clash. It looked extremely painful from up here. I don't know how much more painful it would have been down there.
Right into the ribs.
Indeed, I think the goalkeeper's knees went right into the midsection of the Ratnam player. That was Chitra Kumar.
Ratnam அணியின் சித்ரகுமார் பந்துக்காக சென்றிருந்தாலும் எதிரணியினுடைய கோல் காப்பர்களுடன் முட்டி கொண்டிருந்ததை பார்த்திருப்பார்கள். இருந்தாலும் அதிர்ஷ்டவசமாக ரத்னம் அணியினருக்கு மீண்டும் அவர் களத்தில் இப்பொழுது விளையாடி கொண்டிருக்கிறார். ரத்னம் அணியினர் பந்தை இப்பொழுது வெளியே அனுப்பியிருக்கிறார்கள். ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணிக்கு ஒரு த்ரோ கிடைத்திருக்கிறது. A good crossfield pass there by Red Star, trying to make something happening, but the communication not there between the two players. Tried to put in a good low cross, but ball just going out. In fact, took a deflection. It's going to be a corner. Earlier match we saw Blue Eagles scoring from a corner, a very good header. Can Red Star get something out of it? Corner taken wide, going behind, but still ball with Red Star. What can they do? A good cross into the box. Keeper just pushes it out.
Danger not cleared though. Red Star.
I think going to go for a long shot. Good defending there. Again headed out.
Back again.
And ball in a very interesting position given the free kicks we had.
Indeed, and this is where I think the man I mentioned, Mohammad Rahman, will come into play. He's known for his brilliant free kicks. And let's see, this is an extremely dangerous position. I made a prediction when Zalran took a free kick for Colombo. Not as confident in this one, but as you can see, all his teammates huddled around him. He seemed to believe that he's the man to do this. But it's important to note it's his first game back. So after an injury which took him out of the game for a long time.
Not really in a comfortable position, but still a gettable position though.
Peter is joined by his captain Ramiz. Will we see some sort of set piece routine here, or will he go for it? He goes for it, but it's well over the target. And
should have
that is
done
why
better.
I made my prediction, Jana. But his first game back in pre-season, I think
Any players
taking
rusty?
off the cobwebs.
Rightly said, Rahul. Not easy to just come in and play 100%. ரெட்ஸ்டானி அந்த வாய்ப்பை தவற விட்டிருந்தார்கள். ஒரு நல்ல ஃப்ரீ கிக் வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்திருந்தது. இப்பொழுது ரெட்ஸ்டார் மீண்டும் மன்னிக்கவும் வலது கைப்புறமாக போகிறார்கள். ஆனாலும் ரத்னம் அணியினர் அதை சரியாக தடுத்திருக்கிறார்கள் என்று சொல்ல வேண்டும். ரத்னம் அணியினர் முன்னோக்கி வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். ரத்னம் அணியை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ஏற்கனவே ஒரு கோலை பெற்றிருக்கிற வகையில் கொஞ்சம் தன்னம்பிக்கையோடு விளையாடுவார்கள். ரத்னம் அணியினருக்கு எதிராக அந்த த்ரோ போயிருக்கிறது. ரெட்ஸ்டானி இப்பொழுது அந்த த்ரோவினை எடுக்கப் போகிறார்கள். ரெட்ஸ்டானி நோக்கி செல்கிறார்கள். இருந்தாலும் ரத்னம் அணியிடம் பந்து, ஆனாலும் பந்து மீண்டும் கொடுக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. ரெட்ஸ்டானியிடம் ஒரு லாங் ஷாட் எடுக்கிறார், ஆனாலும் மிகவும் விலகி போயிருக்கிறது. கீப்பர் உண்மையிலே ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு சவாலுக்குள் உட்படுத்தவில்லை அந்த பந்து. Shot off target. Yeah, you see he comes forward, takes the shot, way wide. Now throw going to Red Star, but even though Red Star looked okayish and looked almost as equal as Ratnam in the first few minutes, but now Red Star looking a bit on the back foot, but still they're coming forward for a few attacks, but it's just their finishing that's not quite up to the mark. They are playing the third half, not quite up to the mark, but still again Red Star going forward now, overnumbered. Ball still retained by Red Star. Can they put in a good cross? Can they get it out of the corner? Yes, it's a corner for Red Star. Red Star's playing the final third. Improve a bit more. Now let's see how. In fact, there's a throw, I guess. Yes. Going for a long throw there. Red Star just sprinting back to defend the ball. Almost caught on the counter there by Ratnam. Again progressing to the right side. In fact,
of the game so far, Ratnam got the goal, but then since then it's been quite a dull affair.
yeah, Rahul, but if you actually look it from Red Star's perspective, they aren't actually out of the game. They're still going for attacks. I think if you take in comparison, it's Red Star who has played more touches in Ratnam's corner or Ratnam's half than Ratnam played in Red Stars. But still, their third half play is not up to the mark, Rahul.
Indeed, and plenty of time remaining on the clock. As we said, plenty of time for an equalizer and maybe even a winner. In the game of football, it's early going in the first half. But it's now Red Star once again in possession. Red Star so far in the pre-season have done well with their passing and such. But they have a mixed bag of results. They do have a loss, a draw and a victory in the last game.
And even today they don't look dull, to be honest. But they haven't got the third half play quite good.
Yeah, but again, we're still in the early stages, as we keep saying.
There goes Ratnam, another chance.
Ball
Taking
given
the
away
shot.
by Captain Ramiz, but the goalkeeper, easy save, and now a counter attack.
Oh, very good tackle there, very good block there.
The player held, Vijay Singh held onto the ball just a little too long without releasing it.
Yeah, I mean that's been a feature of this tournament, Rahul. Not fast enough when releasing the ball. Again Ratnam now. A good cross in, but no damage done. Red Star defender just placed in his position. Going forward to the left side. Now he has two options. Goes for the through ball. Should be a bit more. Again, it was 50-50. Either side it could have turned. If Ratnam player had made one bad move, it could have turned into a penalty. இப்பொழுது ராட்னம் வீரர்கள் நோக்கி வருகிறார்கள். ராட்னம் அணியை பொறுத்தவரையில் என்னதான் இந்த போட்டியில் 1-0 என்ற முன்னிலையில் இருந்தாலும் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணியினுடைய ஆதிக்கம் ராட்னம் அணியினருடைய எல்லைக்குள் கொஞ்சம் அதிகமாக தான் இருக்கிறது. அவர்களால் ரத்னம் அணியால் ரெட் ஸ்டார் முன்னோக்கி வருவதை தடுக்க முடியுமா, இல்லைனா இன்னொரு கோல் பெற முடியுமா என்பதை பார்க்கலாம். கவுண்டர் அட்டாக் மீண்டும் ரத்னம் முன்னோக்கி செல்கிறார்கள். இதை விட இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் வேகமாக இரண்டு அணிகளுமே கவுண்டர் அட்டாக் சென்றால் சிறப்பாக இருக்கும். நல்ல ஒரு ஐடியா இருந்துச்சு அங்கே, இருந்தாலும் பந்து வெளியே சென்றிருக்கிறது. Free kick there for Ratnam. What can they do? Taken, but ball goes out for a throw in. This time it's gonna be Ratnam's throw in. See coach furious there. Coach is not happy with some of the positioning of players. A good ball in again, even though Ratnam just showing glimpses of attack here, but whenever they come forward they look promising. Again now it's Red Star's chance. But again, you see ball being snatched away by Ratnam. This has been the story of today's match. Whenever Red Star come forward, Ratnam manages to get the ball back. Red Star அணியினர் முன்னோக்கி வரும்போதெல்லாம் ரத்னம் அணியினர் அதை தடுப்பதற்கு தயாராக இருக்கிறார்கள். அதே நேரத்தில் சொல்ல வேண்டிய விஷயம் என்னென்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணி தொடர்ந்து முன்னோக்கி வந்து கொண்டே தான் இருக்கிறார்கள். அவர்களும் அட்டாக் வந்துட்டு தான் இருக்காங்க. இதை தடுப்பதற்கு ரத்னம் அணியினர் என்ன ஒரு முறையை கையாள போகிறார்கள் என்பதை பார்க்கலாம். Now it's Red Star going through left, dribbling past players. Left is open. Can he put in a good cross? Twist and turn. Yes, does a U-turn there. Now gets it to the right foot of his. Ratnam. It's turn. Again, ball snatched by Red Star. Ratnam again. Ball with Ratnam. Again with Red Star. It's been almost a cat and mouse game here. Both teams just changing positions to and fro. Red Star player just comes in time to put the ball out. Can he keep it in? Oh, he does keep it in. Oh, it's gone out. It's been a throw for Ratnam. High up the field. See how this throw pans out. Throw taken in, but dealt easily by Red Star players. Ball goes out of play. It's a Ratnam throw again from the other side. Ball taken, throw taken quickly. Ratnam அணியிடம் இப்பொழுது பந்து இருக்கிறது. நல்ல பந்து வழியே சென்றிருக்கிறது. இந்த முறை ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணிக்கு ஒரு த்ரோ வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்திருக்கிறது. ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணியை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இன்னொரு கோலை போடுவார்களா, ரத்னம் அணியினுடைய கோல் கணக்கை சமன் செய்வார்களா என்பதை பார்க்கலாம். ரெஃப்ரி விசிலை ஊதியிருக்கிறார். ரெஸ்டானியர் முன்னோக்கி செல்கிறார்கள். ரெஸ்டானியின் வீரர் பல பேரை கடந்து சிறப்பான ஒரு போலை உள்ளே புகுத்து
could be the goal. No, it's just prevented off the line. Follow up Ismail Abumere.
Oh, that's a goal.
This could be the goal, and that
goal.
is the goal.
What
That's the
finish.
equalizer.
Excellent finish that, Rahul. I think Ratnam just switched off a couple of seconds there. I don't know what they were doing with their defense wise.
Indeed, defensively they were nowhere, and SD Vijay Singha has
Ratnam அணியினுடைய தடுப்பாட்டம் மிகவும் மோசமாக இருந்தது. அந்த ஒரு 2 நிமிடங்கள் விஜய் சிங் கோலினை பெற்றுக் கொடுத்திருக்கிறார் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணிக்காக.
What a goal that was. What a team effort from Red Star. Ismail Abumere, I thought that he had overrun it and ruined the opportunity, but he brilliantly kept the ball in and cut it back and straight to Vijay Singh, who found the back of the net, and it's now Ratnam 1, Red Star 1, and we are back on level terms right at the half an hour mark here at the Sugarada Sajana.
Ratnam அணியினுடைய 17வது வீரர், 17வது இலக்கமுடைய வீரர், அதே இடத்தில் இன்னொரு டிஃபெண்டர், 2 பேருமே பாலினை எதிர்பார்க்காமல் அவங்க எதிரணியினுடைய வீரர்களை நோக்கி ஓடி இருந்ததால் ஒரு பாரிய வெற்றிடம், ஒரு பெரிய கேப் ஒன்று கிடைத்திருந்தது. அதனூடாக மிகவும் துல்லியமான ஒரு பாஸை போட்டு கோலினை பெற்றுக் கொடுத்திருக்கு. Ball now with Red Star. Again, Rahul, the goal is purely or solely on the mistake of Ratnam's defense. Just getting pulled by the oncoming runners, completely unaware of the strike on the other end, on the other side of the post.
Indeed, but while Ratnam's defense is to blame, it has to be applauded, the effort, the team effort really by Red Star in their attacking play. It started with Mohammad Rahman and then went to Ismail Abumere, and finally Vijay Singha put it away, and they are back on level terms and we have a game on our hands.
As I told you, Rahul, in the beginning itself, both teams, attacking teams, won't go or won't sit back. They'll always, even if they are 3-goal in lead, they'll still try to attack. Both teams
not comfortable sitting back despite whatever the goal score may be. And as you can see, neither team happy with the scoreline being 1-1, of course, and still trying to go but attack and position, bouncing back and forth quite rapidly.
We've got a good game in our hand today.
Win, but couldn't keep hold of possession.
Almost getting referee on the way. Blue Star. In fact, it's a Red Star. Beg your pardon.
You need to be careful, Jana. Two very rival contemporary teams. Don't want to upset the wrong set of fans.
Right to set Raha.
So now Red Star is kicking off from the back with captain Mohammad Ramiz, who gives it straight to Santan. But fortunately, teammate able to come to his rescue.
Red Star's attack diminished, but again ball.
Great defensive work by Ismail Abumere.
Was very bad at controlling it. If he had controlled it, should have been a goal.
Could have been his second goal. Vijay Singha. That was a beautiful bit of football by Ismail Abumere. He stole the ball off the Ratnam player and then gave a superb pass. But Vijay Singha just couldn't bring it under control.
Saw that pass through his outside of the boot.
Indeed, just take a look at that replay.
But very, to be honest, very hard ball that to control because it came at a height.
Indeed, he did well to get his foot to it, but as we see, the first yellow card of the game.
முதலாவது மஞ்சள் அட்டை காண்பிக்கப்படுகிறது. ரெட் ஸ்டாரினுடைய வீரர் 26வது இலக்க வீரர்.
As we wait for seems indeed Mohammad Najman, the culprit, put into the referee's books.
மணிக்கு ஒரு நல்ல வாய்ப்பு மீண்டும் கிடைத்திருக்கிறது. ஃப்ரீ கிக் வாய்ப்பு. இருந்தாலும் ரெட் ஸ்டாரினுடைய பல வீரர்கள் அந்த பாக்ஸில் இருந்து தடுப்பதற்காக பார்த்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். லாங் ஷாட்டை எடுப்பதற்காக ரத்னம் அணியினர் காத்து கொண்டிருந்தால் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணியினர் இப்பொழுது முன்னோக்கி செல்கிறார்கள். நல்ல ஒரு பந்து இருந்தாலும் ஆஃப் சைட் கோரப்பட்டிருக்கிறது.
Just couldn't control his run. Right idea by Red Star, but bad idea with the timing. Rahman there just couldn't get the timing right with his teammate to get that pass. And now
I think today the main villain for Ratnam is Abumere, because they are finding very hard to contain his good runs and very good passing.
Indeed, he has been showing his skill so far in the game. He's a very renowned player around Sri Lanka. He has been in service with many clubs over the last so many years with his great skill and talent, and now he's showcasing it with Red Star. It's a good opportunity now. Ratnam, and the back pass just not coming off for Chitra Kumar. That was a golden opportunity for Ratnam, but the two teammates just on different wavelengths, and Red Star let off the hook. But now with a counter attack of their own, this could be goal number 2, and it's wide.
Almost a very golden opportunity there.
That was the chance for number 2, just on the counter attack. I was saying how Ratnam had messed up an opportunity on the other end, but on the counter attack, Red Star came, and number 11, Mohammad Rilhad.
Look at that, does all the hard work there, but open goal, should have got the goal.
Should have at least kept it on target, should have put the goalkeeper under pressure. But he could do nothing but put it well wide of the target, and you can see the disappointment on his own face. He knows he should have done better.
ரெஸ்ட் அணியினர் மீண்டும் ஒரு வாய்ப்பை தவற விட்டிருக்கார்கள். ஒரு நல்ல வாய்ப்பு அது, ஓப்பன் கோல் என்று தான் சொல்ல வேண்டும். கீப்பர் சரியாக நேராக இருந்தார். கோல் போஸ்டை பார்த்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கனமாக அடித்திருந்தால் நிச்சயமாக பந்து உள்ளே சென்றிருக்க வாய்ப்பு இருக்கிறது. ஆஃப் டார்கெட். இரண்டு அணிகளுமே இப்போ மாறி மாறி அட்டாக் செய்து கொண்டிருப்பதை பார்ப்பதற்கு எங்களுக்கு நன்றாக இருக்கிறது. ஒரு பார்வையாளராக இந்த போட்டியை பார்ப்பதற்கு மிகவும் சிறப்பாக இருக்கிறது. இரண்டு அணிகளும் இப்பொழுது அட்டாக் செய்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். இது ரத்னத்தின் தருணம் முன்னால் வருவதற்கு. ரத்னம் again just trying to pass around. Look how well the Red Star just pressing them. Again, ball snatched by Red Star. Good ball there again. Abumir, I think this might be a goal again. Can he finish? Great save there by keeper. What a great save.
What a save that was by Disanayaka.
Oh, just hit it on the turn.
That was a brilliant save. And he came to his team's rescue. I beg your pardon. That was Mohammad Fazreen. Absolutely brilliant save. That was Vijay Singh's chance for a double. But a very close range, powerful strike and a quick reaction save. Sees his team stay on level terms.
And Rahul, guess who gave the pass? Is that man, Abu Meri.
Indeed, he has been absolutely on point so far in this game.
Yes.
I think if they keep this up, we could see a few more goals before this game is over.
I think Red Star, maybe the tactic, they switch off a bit and then suddenly come into life and play like nothing they played the first 10 minutes.
Indeed, that's exactly what happened in the last game as well.
Exactly. They just suddenly switch on their gear, fifth gear, going very fast. Very good passes and very good finishing.
Indeed, and I think what woke them up today was the fact that they went a goal behind quite early on, and that didn't sit quite well with them, and as we can see now, they are responding in some fashion.
And the other thing with Ratnam is also, even though they were having a goal lead, they didn't sit back, they were trying to attack. So I do think we are expecting for more goals.
And
Is this a second one?
True ball from that was a say and a half. That was Mohammad Rahman who put the true ball to Ismail Abu Mere. And once again, Mohammad Fazreen called into action and had to make a diving save. As we take a look at that, I told you Rahman's true balls and passes are what he's known for, and we saw it there. And Ismail Abu Mere, I think the goalkeeper taking no chance and made sure he got a hand to it. And now
Red Star are coming for an attack every 2 minutes now, almost. Ratnam should find a way to calm their nerves here and block their attacks, or maybe take the game to the Red Stars opposition, even when they were goal down.
This opportunity now, Mohammad Rahman. Good strike into the box. Met the head of Ismail Abu Mere, but cleared away by Rajakumar Santan.
Not wasting time here. Again, it's Ratnam's chance.
This
Ratnam,
could be a counter-attack. It's 3 against 3. Santan,
good ball, but
he couldn't keep it under control.
Unfortunately, no one there for his luck.
Indeed, and then under pressure, he could just pass it to a Red Star player.
Red Star's passing is just on point here.
That was the chance for Ratnam.
Should have found someone, or even they didn't have enough men to commit forward. ஒரு நல்ல வாய்ப்பை தவற விட்டிருக்கிறார்கள். அவர்களது இரண்டாவது கோலினை பெற்றுக்கொள்வதற்கான சிறப்பான ஒரு வாய்ப்பு. 2 வீரர்கள் மாத்திரம் முன்னோக்கி சென்றதால் வாய்ப்புகள் அதிகமாக இல்லை அதை பகிர்ந்து கொள்வதற்கு, பாஸ் போடுவதற்கு. ரத்னம் பிளேயர் இப்பொழுது உபாதைக்குள் உள்ள மாதிரி தெரிகிறது, உள்ளான மாதிரி. நேரடியாக சப்ஸ்டிடியூட் பண்ண வேண்டும் என்ற ஒரு கோரிக்கையை முன்வைத்திருக்கிறார். அநேகமாக தசைப்பிடிப்பு, கிராம்ப் இதற்கான வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்க போகிறது நினைக்கிறேன். can see Ratnam play down. Holding, he's been so much of pain here. Holding his thigh, now in the groin area.
Substitution for Ratnam. It's Chitrakumar coming off for Safir. Injury force substitution, and now due to the new rule of exiting from the nearest exit, he has the cruel job, despite being slightly injured, to walk the full round around the racetrack to come back to his bench.
Could have just requested a stretcher if he was in that much of pain. Ball played crossfield here by Ratnam. Ratnam would look promising here. Right to the right flank. Ball again snatched. Now it's Red Stars' turn to go forward. Very nicely done, but a touch too heavy.
He just couldn't keep that ball under control. And referee giving free kick, I believe, Ratnam's way.
சிறந்த ஆட்டத்தை பார்க்கக்கூடிய மாதிரி இருக்கிறது. இரண்டு அணிகளுமே கோலினை போட வேண்டும் என்ற முனைப்போடு விளையாடிக்கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். ரெட்ஸ் அணியினர் கோலை அந்த வெளியே அனுப்பியிருக்கிறதும் சிறந்த ஒரு விஷயம். இப்பொழுது ரெட்ஸ் அணியின் வீரர் கீழே விழுந்திருக்கிறதை பார்க்கக்கூடியதாக இருக்கிறது. You can see the reply. Holding his calf there, but he's alright, fortunately for Red Star. Now Ratnam with ball again. Playing a wrong ball, but straight to the keeper. Not really materializing that. Now it's the chance of Red Star to go forward. Played long, but not quite where he intended to hit. Now it's Red Star's chance. Just a good lofted ball there. Just went a bit close or lunging into the defending player of Ratnam. So a free kick has been called. It's the half time here, I guess.
Indeed, and referee blows for half time here at the Sukadasa, and we go into the break with Ratnam 1, Red Star 1. Quite a thrilling first half, we should say. Both teams all really going for it. And it was Ratnam who struck first blood, but Red Star responded in style, and it's all even at the half-time break. Getting on the score sheet so far, as we take a look at some first half highlights.
So we are waiting for the highlights there. Highlights, some early procedures, usual traditions, team photos. Kickoff, you can see Ratnam had the first blood, in fact. There you go. Again, almost similar goal as Red Star, because Red Star's defense just switching off for a moment, and Ratnam really didn't have that much of a resistance on that goal. And here the clash between the Ratnam forward and also the goalkeeper. few good balls in. Again, there you go. The clash, collision. Unfortunately, both players were okay. And then this is another chance Red Star had. Red Star had few chances, to be honest, but at the beginning they weren't really good in their third half.
Red Star, I think, as you said, had the brunt of chances.
Rightly said, Rahul.
Teams, but one of them had a couple of chances which they really should have put away, but squandered. And this was the second goal. Ismail Abumere cut it back, and Vijay Singha had the simple task of finding what was basically an open goal. As you rightly said, Ismail Abumere really has been the man of the first half.
There you go, the second goal. See how nicely he did it. Good finish, not panicking. Same as Ratnam's. Bit of fancy, isn't it? Could have just.
Figurado was not happy with his teammate there.
It's a very good chance going for begging there. That's it pretty much from the highlights of the first half. Oh, we still have a few. Yeah, that made it.
Brilliant save from Fazri.
This was another chance. Abumere almost got it into the net. So finally that was the end of the first half. We had a lot of action. Again, we'll join you for the second half here from Sugata Stadium in Football Sri Lanka TV. It's Ratnam versus Red Star. Thank you.
ක්‍රීඩකෙක් අපි කියමුකෝ පොසිටිව් වුණා කියලා. අවතත් තරඟාවලියට පිවිසෙන හැකියාවක් තියෙනවද?
ක්‍රීඩකයෝ 3 දෙනෙක් පමණ පොසිටිව් වුණොත් අපි එම කණ්ඩායමම තරඟාවලියෙන් తాවකාලිකව නවත්වනවා.
තරඟාවලියට සහභාගී වෙන්න ඕන නම් අපි කවුරුත් දන්නවා AFC ලයිසන් එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි මේ කණ්ඩායම් දෙක සහභාගී වෙන්නේ නැහනේ. ඇයි?
මේ අවුරුද්දේ එක වටයක් පමණයි. නැත්නම් හෝම් වටයක් පමණක් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ලයිසන් කරපු පුහුණුකරුවන් විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් අපේ ලංකාව තුල සිටිනවා. ඒතර එම පුහුණුකරුවන් කෙසේද සී ලයිසන් එකට යොමු කරන්නේ?
මට හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා නම් මේ ලංකාවේ ඉන්න ජෙකෝටි 20 ලක්ෂයට මේ ඩී ලයිසන්ස් සහතික පත්‍රය දෙන්න මම ඒ දේ ලබා දෙන්න කැමතියි.
ලංකා පාපන්දුවේ යුත් ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් මැනේජර් විදියට අර යුත් ලීග් එකේ අමතර ඉදිරියට ඔබ දෙන ප්ලෑන්ස් මොනවද?
කොළඹට විතරක් සීමා වෙලා තිබුණු තරඟාවලියේ ලංකා වටේටම අපි ගෙනිච්ච
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පසුබිමත් පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් වෙලා කියලා තේරෙනවා ඇති ඔයගලන්ට. මාර්තු 8 පහ වුණා. ඒත් එකම හරියට කාන්තාව කියන චරිතය ගැන අපි ගොඩක් කතා කරා. රටක් ආදරේ දිනපු ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් 4 දෙනෙක් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නවා.
එතකොට එයාගේ කැමති නැති දෙයකට තියෙන්නේ කියන්නේ පඬිතුකමක් වෙනවා එයාගේ.
ලාබයි ඔය දතේවදි.
Oh my god. අපිට එක්ක ඔබ આવොත් hina වෙනවා හැමදාමත් මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි වන්නේ.
මේ සුපර් ලීග් පූර්ව සමයේ මැච් එක බලන ගමන් වටිනා තෑග්ගයක් දිනාගමුද? පළවෙනියටම ගෝල් එක ස්කෝර් කරයි කියලා හිතන ටීම් එකේ නම මේ පෝස්ට් එකට ලයික් කරලා කික් ඔෆ් එකට පැයකට කලින් කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන එක විතරයි. ඒත් එක්කම ඔයාගේ යාළුවෝ 5 දෙනෙක් මෙන්ෂන් කරන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා. තරඟය අවසන් වෙන ගමන්ම අපි ජයග්‍රාහකයන් ඩ්‍රෝ එකකින් තෝරගන්නවා.
சூப்பர் லீக் ப்ரீ சீசன் போட்டிகளை காண்பதிலூடாக பெறுமதிமிக்க பரிசில்களை வெற்றி கொள்ளுங்கள். இன்றைய போட்டியில் முதலாவதாக கோல் போடும் அணி எது என்பதனை சரியாக கணித்து இந்த போட்டியில் வெற்றி கொள்ளலாம். இந்த போட்டியில் கலந்து கொள்வதற்கு இந்த பதிவினை லைக் செய்யுங்கள். என்பதாக சரியான அணி எது என்பதனை கமெண்ட் செய்யுங்கள். அத்துடன் உங்களது நண்பர்கள் 5 பேரை டேக் செய்யுங்கள். சரியான பதிலை சொன்ன வெற்றியாளர்கள் குழுக்கள் முறையில் தேர்வு செய்யப்படுவார்கள்.
කොවිඩ් 19 නීති රීති අනුගමනය කරමින් තමයි අපිට මේ ප්‍රී සීසන් එක පවා ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න වෙන්නේ. මොන වගේ සැලසුම්ද තියෙන්නේ මේක ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න?
ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන් මේ තරඟාවලිය පවත්වන්නේ සිකුද්දාස ක්‍රීඩාංගණය. ඒ ක්‍රීඩාංගණයත් අපි සියලුම ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන්ගෙන් තොරව තමයි මේ තරඟාවලිය පවත්වාගෙන යන්නේ.
මේ වෙද්දී සුපර් ලීග් තරඟාවලිය ආරම්භ කරන්න දින නියම වෙලා හමාරයි. ඇයි මෙහිම තරඟාවලියක් ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න ඕන කියලා හිතුනේ?
ඇයිලු රටවල් වලින්ම මේ වෘත්තීය මට්ටමේ පාපන්දු තියෙන විට ලංකාවේ නැති එක ඉතාමත් අඩුපාඩුවක්.
ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපොන් සම්මේලනය විසින් හඳුන්වලා දීලා තියෙනවා විශේෂ ඩී ලයිසන්ස් කෝස් එකක් නාව පුහුණු කරවන්න. වෙන රටවල් වල දක්නට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඇයි මෙහෙම දැන් හඳුන්වලා දුන්නේ?
එක් එක් රටවල් වලට ඒ තමුන්ගේ අවශ්‍යතාවය අනුව පාඨමාලාවට අඩංගු විය යුතු සිලබස් එක ඒ රටේ තියෙන ෆුට්බෝල් අනුව රටට අවශ්‍යතාවය අනුව යම් යම් වෙනස්කම් සිදු කිරීම සිද්ධ කරනවා.
නැෂනල් ටීම්ස් එක දිගට ෆන්ක්ෂන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එයාලට එක දිගට මැචස් නැහැ. එක දිගට පුහුණු වීම නැහැ. මොකද්ද මේකට හේතුව?
හරි යූත් ලීග් එකක් නැති වුණොත් අපිට ඉදිරි හොඳ දක්ෂ ජාතික කණ්ඩායමක් ඉස්සරහට හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ.
Win valuable gift vouchers while watching the Super League pre-season matches. Guess the first goal scoring team of the match and comment this post 1 hour before kickoff of the game. Like this post, comment the name of first scoring team along with mentioning 5 friends of you and share. Winners will be selected through a draw just after the match.
පාපන්දු ලීගයක් අපිට දැක ගන්නට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔබගේ දෘෂ්ටි කෝණයට අනුව මෙයට හේතුව කුමක්ද?
ඔබ අපේක්ෂා කරන අර පිරිමි දරුවන්ගේ අපි ලීගයක් දකිනවා වගේ පුළුල්ව පැතිරුණු කාන්තා පාපන්දු ලීගයක් නැහැ.
දැන් මෙවන් පසුබිමක කිසිදු ජාතික කාන්තා සංචිතයක් අපි ගොනු කරලා නැහැ.
බලාපොරොත්තු වෙච්ච දකුණු ආසියාතික මට්ටමට තාම එන්න බැරි වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ක්‍රීඩකෙක් අපි කියමුකෝ පොසිටිව් වුණා කියලා. අවතත් තරඟාවලියට පිවිසෙන හැකියාවක් තියෙනවද?
ඉඩපිය 3 දෙනෙක් පමණ පොසිටිව් වුණොත් අපි එම කණ්ඩායමම තරඟාවලියෙන් తాවකාලිකව නවත්වනවා.
තරඟාවලියට සහභාගී වෙන්න ඕන නම් අපි කවුරුත් දන්නවා AFC ලයිසන් එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි මේ කණ්ඩායම් දෙක සහභාගී වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ. ඇයි?
මේ අවුරුද්දේ එක වටයක් පමණයි නැත්නම් හෝම් වටයක් පමණක් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ලයිසන් කරපු පුහුණුකරුවන් විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් අපේ ලංකාව තුළ සිටිනවා. ඒතර එම පුහුණුකරුවන් කෙසේද සී ලයිසන් එකට යොමු කරන්නේ?
මට හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා නම් මේ ලංකාවේ ඉන්න 2 කෝටි 20 ලක්ෂයට මේ ඩී ලයිසන්ස් සහතික පත්‍රය දෙන්න මම ඒ දේ ලබා දෙන්න කැමතියි.
ලංකා පාපන්දුවේ යුත් ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් මැනේජර් විදියට අර යුත් ලීග් එකේ අමතරව ඉදිරියට ඔබේ තියෙන ප්ලෑන්ස් මොනවද?
කොළඹට විතරක් සීමා වෙලා තිබුණු තරඟාවලියේ ලංකා වටේටම අපි ගෙනිච්ච
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පසුබිමත් පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් වෙලා කියලා තේරෙනවා ඇති ඔයගලන්ට. මාර්තු 8 පහ වුණා. ඒත් එකම හරියට කාන්තාව කියන චරිතය ගැන අපි ගොඩක් කතා කරා. රටක් ආදරේ දිනපු ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් 4 දෙනෙක් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නවා.
එතකොට එයාගේ කැමති නැති දෙයකට තියෙන්නේ කියන්නේ පඬිතුකමක් වෙනවා එයාගේ.
ලාබයි ඔය දතේවලි.
Oh my god. අපිත් එක්ක ඔබ આવොත් hina වෙනව හැමදාමත් මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි වන්නේ.
මේ සුපර් ලීග් පූර්ව සමයේ මැච් එක බලන ගමන් වටිනා තෑගික් දිනාගමුද? පළවෙනියටම ගෝල් එක ස්කෝර් කරයි කියලා හිතන ටීම් එකේ නම මේ පෝස්ට් එකට ලයික් කරලා කික් ඔෆ් එකට පැයකට කලින් කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන එක විතරයි. ඒත් එක්කම ඔයාගේ යාළුවෝ 5 දෙනෙක් මෙන්ෂන් කරන්නත් අමතක කරන්න එපා. තරඟය අවසන් වන ගමන්ම අපි ජයග්‍රාහකයන් ඩ්‍රෝ එකකින් තෝරගන්නවා.
சூப்பர் லீக் ப்ரீ சீசன் போட்டிகளை காண்பதிலூடாக பெறுமதிமிக்க பரிசில்களை வெற்றி கொள்ளுங்கள். இன்றைய போட்டியில் முதலாவதாக கோல் போடும் அணி எது என்பதனை சரியாக கணித்து இந்த போட்டியில் வெற்றி கொள்ளலாம். இந்த போட்டியில் கலந்து கொள்வதற்கு இந்த பதிவினை லைக் செய்யுங்கள். என்பதாக சரியான அணி எது என்பதனை கமெண்ட் செய்யுங்கள். அத்துடன் உங்களது நண்பர்கள் 5 பேரை டேக் செய்யுங்கள். சரியான பதிலை சொன்ன வெற்றியாளர்கள் குழுக்கள் முறையில் தேர்வு செய்யப்படுவார்கள்.
කොවිඩ් 19 නීති රීති අනුගමනය කරමින් තමයි අපිට මේ ප්‍රී සීසන් එක පවා ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න වෙන්නේ. මොන වගේ සැලසුම්ද තියෙන්නේ මේක ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න?
ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන් මේ තරඟාවලිය පවත්වන්නේ සිකුද්දාස ක්‍රීඩා. ඒ ක්‍රීඩාංගණයත් අපි සියලුම ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන්ගෙන් තොරව තමයි මේ තරඟාවලිය පවත්වාගෙන යන්නේ.
මේ වෙද්දී සුපර් ලීග් තරඟාවලිය ආරම්භ කරන්න දින නියම වෙලා හමාරයි. ඇයි මෙහෙම තරඟාවලියක් ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න ඕන කියලා හිතුනේ?
ඇයිලු රටවල් වලින්ම මේ වෘත්තීය මට්ටමේ පාපන්දු තියෙන විට ලංකාවේ නැති එක ඉතාමත් අඩුපාඩුවක්.
ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපම් සම්මේලනය විසින් හඳුන්වලා දීලා තියෙනවා විශේෂ ඩී ලයිසන්ස් කෝස් එකක් නාව පුහුණුකරුවන්ට. වෙන රටවල් වල දක්නට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඇයි මෙහෙම දැන් හඳුන්වලා දුන්නේ?
එක් එක් රටවල් වලට ඒ තමුන්ගේ අවශ්‍යතාවය අනුව පාඨමාලාවට අඩංගු විය යුතු සිලබස් එක ඒ රටේ තියෙන ෆුට්බෝල් අනුව රටට අවශ්‍යතාවය අනුව යම් යම් වෙනස්කම් සිදු කිරීම සිද්ධ කරනවා.
නැෂනල් ටීම්ස් එක දිගට ෆන්ක්ෂන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එයාලට එක දිගට මැචස් නැහැ. එක දිගට පුහුණු වීම නැහැ. මොකද්ද මේකට හේතුව?
හරි යූත් ලීග් එකක් නැති වුණොත් අපිට ඉදිරි හොඳ දක්ෂ ජාතික කණ්ඩායමක් ඉස්සරහට හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ.
Win valuable gift vouchers while watching the Super League pre-season matches. Guess the first goal scoring team of the match and comment this post 1 hour before kickoff of the game. Like this post, comment the name of first scoring team along with mentioning 5 friends of you and share. Winners will be selected through a draw just after the match.
Welcome back. You're joining us once again on Football Sri Lanka TV here for the second half of Ratnam SC versus Red Star FC. We are all even here with 1 goal each.
Already few changes being done here by Red Star. AC Raj coming in instead of Manaram Pereira. So yes, we could see a few changes, and again another change here. Mohammad Ajmi coming instead of Mohammad Hassan. That's another change here for Red Star. So as of now, both changes being done by the Red Star team. Do we have any changes here for Ratnam? Yes, Mohammad Rilhat comes out and Mohammad Farhan comes in again. That's also for the Red Star, I should say. Red Star going forward here, good cross in, but ball going out. Now Red Star not done with this attack again. Can he put in a good cross? Dribbling pass. Oh, very good tackle there by the Ratnam player. In fact, when he got up, had a small niggle with the Red Star player also. So let's see how this goes. Again, the star player coming in for the long throw. Gets the throw in. Oh, he tried to try something a bit ambitious, but couldn't execute it. The Red Star player, but he's down now. Holding. I don't know what's the problem with him, but he's still down. மீண்டும் இங்கே ரெட் ஸ்டார் மற்றும் ரத்னம் அணிகளுக்கு இடையிலான போட்டியில் உங்களை சந்தித்திருக்கிறோம். இரண்டாம் பாதியில் இப்பொழுது ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணி ஆரம்பத்திலே 2-3 நல்ல அட்டாக்குகள் செய்திருந்தார்கள். ஆனாலும் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணியுடைய வீரர் உபாதை ஏற்பட்டிருக்கிறது போன்று இருக்கின்றது. ரத்னம் அணியை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் முதல் பாதையில் ஆரம்பத்திலே ஒரு கோலை போட்டிருந்தாலும் முதல் பாதையினுடைய இரண்டாவது கட்டத்தில் அதிகமான அட்டாக்குகள் ரெட் ஸ்டார் வழியாக தான் வந்திருந்தது. அவர்களது பாசிங்காக இருக்கட்டும், அதே நேரத்தில் அவர்களுடைய ஃபினிஷிங்காக இருக்கட்டும், எல்லாமே சிறப்பாக இருந்தது என்று தான் சொல்ல வேண்டும். ஆக மொத்தத்தில் இரண்டாம் பாதியில் ஒரு மிகவும் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான ஒரு கேம் காத்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது எங்களுக்காக.
See the match officials hard at work, and fortunately the player back on his feet. Hopefully he'll be okay to continue. Captain Mohammad Ramiz, he has been one of their players so far in the tournament. He has been a rock in their defense. And it will be Ratnam captain to get us back on the play. Ehuban, the man from Ivory Coast.
Again playing from the back, Ratnam. So Rahul, how do you think the second half might pan here? Do you think both teams might play a bit defensive, trying to not concede another goal, or would they go all out attack?
I think if we see some play like we did in the first half, we are going to see some great attacking play from both sides, as the effort there well wild and out for a goal kick.
Red Star already coming for a couple of attacks.
Rami is gingerly back on the field, but I can definitely say, Jana, that we are going to have a very thrilling second half. There is no doubt about that. Ratnam.
Now very good pass that by Ratnam. Ball's going out, but final touch from a Ratnam player.
Couldn't do enough. That was a good solid bit of defending, but at the expense of a throw-in.
Red Star looks very good during the end of the second half. I mean first half and also the start of the second half.
It was good work by Vijay Singh with the control, but the throw-in going Red Star's way again. Taken quickly, Vijay Singh. Supun Dhananjay.
Now going in, that's a foul.
That is a reckless foul, or could be called a tactical foul as well, because Vijay Singh seemed on his way.
Seemed very fortunate that referee had the pockets in the card. Could have easily be a yellow there.
Indeed, because that was a very attacking position and he missed the ball completely, but got away with one there.
There you go. Okay.
But it is a free kick in a dangerous area.
Yes.
I think for a player of Rahman's caliber with his right foot, it's not really possible for him to go straight for goal, but he could whip in something to try and find the head of a teammate, maybe Ismail Abumere.
To be honest, the Reds are not really committing all of their men forward. They have 4 just as a backup outside the box.
You can see Rahman trying to send a message. He whips it in straight to the defenders, however, in the middle of the box.
Not a bad ball at all, no?
Indeed, that was a great ball, but unfortunately no teammate where it landed, and in the end into the hands of the Ratnam goalkeeper Fazreen.
There goes the keeper high into the night sky. It's Ratnam again. Ratnam goes through the left hand side. Can Ratnam make something out of it? But miss passing, but still fortunate for them to retain the ball. Going to the left still, but 1 against 3. Ball going out. Ratnam have the throw. There you see Ratnam going for a long shot, but way off target.
That the bench appreciated that effort. It was from very far out, but not too wide of the target, but not enough to really trouble the goalkeeper. But as I said, attacking from both sides in the second half. It's really good to see. As a free kick given away to Ratnam.
Yeah, now quick taken quickly. Ratnam again going for the long shot. Fell into the legs of the striker, but still they couldn't do anything out of it. Player down there for Ratnam. Hopefully not a huge loss. Gets up on his feet. இப்பொழுது பந்து வழியே சென்றிருக்கிறது. ராட்னம் அணியினருக்கு த்ரோயின் கிடைத்திருக்கிறது. ராட்னம் அணியினரால் இப்பொழுது இன்னொரு கோலை பெற முடியுமா? ஆரம்பத்தில் அவர்கள் இந்த போட்டியில் முன்னிலை வகித்திருந்தாலும் ரெட் ஸ்டாரின் ஆதிக்கம் அதிகமாக இருக்கிறது கடந்த ஒரு 10 நிமிடங்களாக. அதே நேரத்தில் முதல் பாதியில் இறுதியிலும் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணி மிகவும் சிறப்பாக விளையாடியிருந்ததை ஞாபகமூட்ட விரும்புகிறோம். ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணி முன்னால் வருகிறது. ஆனால் ஒரு ஃபவுல் போடப்பட்டிருக்குது. அநேகமாக ஒரு த்ரோயின் கிடைத்திருக்கு இந்த முறை. உண்மையில் அது ஒரு ஃப்ரீ கிக் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணிக்காக. ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணியினர் உடைய ஆட்டம் மிகவும் சிறப்பாக இருக்குன்னு தான் சொல்ல வேண்டும். அவர்களது பந்து பரிமாற்றம், அதே நேரத்தில் அந்த மிட்ஃபீல்டை அவர்கள் கண்ட்ரோல் செய்யும் விதம். ஒரு லாங் ஷாட் எடுத்திருந்தார்கள், அந்த நல்ல பிளாக் அது. பந்து தொடர்ந்தும் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணியிடம் தான் இருக்கின்றது. Now ball with Ratnam. I think Ratnam is using the left hand flank really well, but their right hand or the right side not really used much, underutilized to be honest. What can Ratnam make out of this attack? Going to pass straight to their centre back. Now goes to their right back. You can see Ratnam almost playing with 3 at the back sometimes. Their wing back on the left side playing really high up. Ball goes out for a throw. They are playing with a 3 striker, 3 forwards. Both teams tactically not really problematic, to be honest. It's just their finishing and also the play in the final third, which is usual to any team. There you go. They play with the back 3, so that means more attacking minded. Now it's ball with Ratnam again. Nice ball played there. A good 1-2. Lunging tackle. Now it's Red Stars time to counter. Can he put it in a good cross? Yes, he does. Oh, very nicely done through the right side. Again, can he put in a good cross? He does. Oh, that was almost into the goal. Almost into the goal. What a play that by Red Star.
Ratnam almost gifting Red Star a goal there. The defender in his effort to clear it away.
Coming off the thigh there from
Indeed.
Ratnam defender.
His attempt saw it rebound off the Red Star player, and fortunately for him, goalkeeper Fazreen quick to react and caught onto the ball.
And also going straight to him, not right, left or right. So fortunately for him, good.
Simple save in the end. And Ratnam getting away with one there. But Red Star keeping the pressure on. As you can see.
Skipping pass. Defenders there. Can he take a long shot? I think he will.
Dhananjaya.
I think he will. But
he really should have gone for goal there. Rahman wide of the target.
You never get a second chance sometimes in football, Rahul.
Indeed, Jana, but Vijay Singh, he did well. He dribbled past a number of defenders, but he really should have gone for goal himself.
Look at that.
You say that you shouldn't be selfish in football, but at that moment he really should have been a little selfish and gone straight for goal.
When he just went past the first defender, he had to take the kick there. Had to take the shot. Should have just buried it.
But Ratnam in the end let off the hook once again.
Oh, again coming forward here. The Red Star have been very, very naughty here for Ratnam. Again going for a long shot. Just hiked it.
The player slipping at the crucial moment.
Oh, Red Star, it's all happening here at the Sugadasa Stadium and you're
Mohammad
watching it live.
Rahman in his return game, Jana.
Yes, rightly said. Look at that. Nice cutback. Lofted ball. That was the earlier incident.
Ratnam really need to get back into this game quickly if they are going to keep the scoreline as it is. Because Red Star have been pounding on the door for the last so many minutes, and if this keeps going, it's going to be just a matter of when before Red Star
there
add
you go.
another,
I think
and
should,
this could be it.
Oh, I don't understand. Oh, that's a penalty.
And that is a penalty any day. Mohammad Rahman brought down absolutely recklessly.
Yes, few minutes ago, Rahul, I was talking about how there was no tactical errors in this match. But again, I find something because playing with the back three, there is no one to track back. The left back and the right, or in fact, I should say the right wing back and the left wing back, both high up, not tracking enough.
Indeed, P. Rexon, the villain there, giving away a very sloppy penalty. And Mohammad Rahman in his return game, luck has not gone his way as of yet. But this could be his opportunity back in the team. Could he be back on the score sheet after a long time away?
And I think Ratnam's coach have to do something with this tactical problem, because easily they're just overlapping the Red Star players through the right and left flanks. So their wing backs not really tracking. Also, they have two defensive pivots playing. They are also not into position, I guess. That's what it's all about.
Mohammad Rahman against Mohammad Fazreen. This to put Red Star 2-1 up.
I have a feeling this might be saved.
Here at the Sugatadasa, Rahman.
Oh, that's a good penalty.
And that straight down the middle, almost. And Fazreen, who took a step to the other side, could do nothing but watch. And Rahman back in Red Star, back on the goal score. And it's Red Star 2, Ratnam 1.
On a comeback match, going straight, getting the penalty always gives you good confidence to start again. I don't actually understand what the keeper was trying to do there, but again, you can see no dive. He should have just picked up one side, and
this angle would give a little bit more of a clearer picture. I think the goalkeeper, as you said, picked one side, but it was the wrong side, Jana, and in the end he could really do nothing about it.
I'm afraid, Rahul, again they are playing with the back three, the Ratnam, I am afraid there might be more goals here against them.
Indeed, but
and that's the tactical error I'm talking about. You see their left back high up, right back high up, but not tracking enough. Midfield not really strong.
And as a matter of fact, Ismail Abumere is more back than the defenders. But it was just few moments before the penalty where I said that it seems like just a matter of time before Red Star had the second goal. And there you have it, Jana. Another prediction of mine coming to reality.
Very good. And you told about how good Rahman is, and he saw on the score sheet. Very closely observing Rahul.
He has been, along with Ismail Abumere, one of the star men for Red Star today.
Again, if you are the coach of Ratnam, what would you do? Would you just pull back those defenders and make a back four, or you think it's okay, let's attack and get the other goal? But
before responding to that, it looks like Ratnam taking off the man who caused the penalty, P. Rexon, coming off, and in his place, number 12, Vinod Kumar.
I think it's more of a change with frustration. Okay, anyway, let's see.
Frustration, tactics, you never know, but in the end of the day, it's a pre-season game. So, to your question, Jana, I don't think there's really any point of just defending, because they shouldn't really leave the back open and leave Red Star the opportunity to score more goals, but at the same time they need to try and score a few goals of their own.
See, again coming through the left side, or in fact their right side, but no one to track back.
Indeed, Supun Dhananjaya almost having the easy open path.
But one thing for sure, Ratnam are not going to go easy here. They'll try to do all they can to get back into this match.
Indeed, Ratnam not a side who sits back, but Red Star have been all over them in the last 10 or so minutes.
We will have a very exciting another 30 minutes or so.
Indeed, Ratnam, if they can get their passes right and get back into this game, but it has been all Red Star, and now a free kick and a yellow card to Ratnam's number 8. Just confirmation of the yellow card.
Now Red Star just getting ready to get the free kick played back. They have taken a short free kick.
AC Raj in the referee's box.
There you go, playing to the middle, a good back there, just a back heel, but couldn't go to the intended position. Now ball goes out. See again now, Red Star coming forward, a high ball, hoping to find someone, and they do find. Let's see what they're going to do with it. Two international players battling it out, but Red Star player coming out on top. Again, ball goes out for a corner. Again, ball going for a corner. Red Star look red hot, to be honest.
Very well said, Jana. They've been blazing up the field for the last 15 minutes or so, and Rahman headed away by Captain Ehuban. But possession still with Red Star, but a wild effort from long range. Well off target, but having a lead here, they can afford to take shots like that.
Rightly said, Rahul. So now Ratnam going forward. I think again foul play, kick to Red Star. Okay, the ball being played to the right side. Good cross in. Not a bad cross, decent one, but going straight to the keeper. Keeper collects it.
Good work there.
Searching for players upfield to pass it, but passes it straight into the Red Star players.
As you said, John, it looks like Ratnam have committed quite a few men into the defense.
Yes, just switching back to their back four. I guess they knew it wasn't working for them, the back three.
But despite that, it's still Red Star with all the possession and with the brunt of possession and brunt of the attack. As now Ramiz from the back, Ismail Abumere, long over the top ball, straight to Ratnam.
Ball collected or played out now. Just safety first. He had no other option. He goes for a goal kick. In fact, it's a throw in. இந்த வேளையில் ரத்னம் எதிர் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணிகளுக்கு இடையிலான போட்டியில் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணி இரண்டாவது கோலையும் பெற்றிருந்தது உங்களுக்கு தெரிந்திருக்கும். ஆனாலும் ரெட் ஸ்டாருடைய ஆதிக்கம் இந்த இரண்டாம் பகுதியில் அதிகமாக இருக்கிறது. ரத்னமை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் எப்படியாவது ஒரு கோலை பெற வேண்டும். குறிப்பாக ரத்னம் அணியினுடைய இந்த பந்து பரிமாற்றம், அதாவது பாசிங், கொஞ்சம் பிரச்சனையாக இருக்கிறது அவர்களுக்கு. ஓரிரு பாசஸை ஒழுங்காக செய்தாலும் அவர்களுடைய மூன்றாம் பாதிகள் இல்லைனா சரியாக எதிரணியினுடைய கோல் போஸ்ட்டுக்கு கிட்டவாக அவர்களின் பொசிஷனிங் கொஞ்சம் பிரச்சனையாக இருக்கிறது. நான் சரியாக அந்த ஒரு பிளேயருக்கு பந்தை கொடுக்குறார்களா இல்லையா இருக்கிற கேள்வியும் எழுந்திருக்கிறது. இதை சரி செய்தால் நிச்சயமாக ரத்னம் அணியினால் இன்னொரு கோலையும் போட முடியும் என்பது முன்னோக்கி செல்கிறார்கள் ரத்னம் அணியினர். ஒரு நல்ல கிராஸை உள்நோக்கி போட முடியுமா? ஒரு கார்னருக்கு சென்றிருக்கிறது. Ratnam gets a corner.
Yes, Ratnam take a corner.
Oh, very dangerously fell there, but
out for a goal kick.
Ratnam Krida Samaj.
We are also joined in the commentary box by Ajanta. Welcome, Ajanta.
Hi, boy.
Thank you. Thank you, Rahul. ආයිබෝන් සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් වේවා ක්‍රීඩාලෝලිය සන්නේ. අද සුගතදාස ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේදී පැවැත්වෙන රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය සහ රෙජිස්ට්‍රා බේරුවල ක්‍රීඩා සමාජ දෙක අතර ඉතා තියුණු තරගයක් අපිට දැක බලා ගන්නට හැකි වී තිබෙනවා. දැනට දෙකට එකක් වශයෙන් රෙජිස්ට්‍රා ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා. Rahul.
Close effort there.
Yes, Ratnam had one chance. To be honest, this was one of their brightest chances in the second half, but couldn't materialize from it. So now Red Star go forward. Ratnam அணியினருக்கு ஒரு சிறந்த வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்திருந்தது அங்கே அவர்கள் கோல் அடிப்பதற்கு. ஆனாலும் அதை தவற விட்டிருந்தார்கள். ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரைக் தூரத்திலிருந்து நல்ல ஒரு ஷாட்டை எடுத்திருந்தார்கள். இருந்தாலும் கீப்பரினுடைய கைக்குள் சரியாக அது போயிருந்தது.
අජන්ට මොකක්ද හිතන්නේ? දැන් ෆස්ට් හාෆ් එකේ 1-1 ඉවරුණා. දැන් රෙඩ් ස්ටාර් සෙකන්ඩ් හාෆ් එකේ පෙනල්ටි එකක් හම්බ වෙලා ගෝලයක් ගැව්වා 2-1. මොකක්ද හිතන්නේ මැච් එක ගැන?
මම හිතනවා ඇත්තටම රාහුල් රෙජිස්ට්‍රා ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය ඉතා හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩාට අවතීර්ණ වෙලා තිනවා. ඒ වගේම මේ රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය මුල් භාගයේදී හොඳට ක්‍රීඩා කරා. හොඳ ක්‍රීඩා විලාසයක් දැක්වුවා. ඔවුන් ටිකක් පසුබැස්සවද කියලා හිතෙනවා. ඇත්තටම රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය කියන්නේ හොඳ ලංකාවේ තියෙන පැරණිම පාපන්දු ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයක්. ඒ වගේම රෙජිස්ට්‍රා ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ මේ මෑත කාලයේදී ආරම්භ කළ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයක්. නමුත් ඔවුන් පැරණි ක්‍රීඩා සමාජවලට හොඳ අභියෝගයක් එල්ල වෙලා තියෙනවා අද. ඒ නිසා මේ සුපර් ලීග් තරඟාවලියේ හොඳ කැපිපෙන්න සහ පෙරලිකාර ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයක් විදිහට රෙජිස්ට්‍රා ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය අපිට මේ සඳහන් කළ හැකි රාහුල්.
අනිවාර්යෙන් අදන්ට we see a yellow card for Vinod Kumar of Ratnam and a free kick in a dangerous position.
ரத்னம் அணியினுடைய வினோத் குமாருக்கு மஞ்சள் அட்டை வழங்கப்பட்டிருந்ததை பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. அந்த வகையில்
විනෝත් කුමාර රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ කහකාට් පත ලබා ගන්නේ. ඔව් ගෝලය වෙත එල්ල කළා නම්බර 7 දරන ක්‍රීඩකයා රෙඩිස්ටර් නමුත් ගෝල් කීපර් විසින් රැක ගන්නවා. ඊට දක්ෂ අන්දමින්.
මොකද හිතන්නේ අජන්ත අනවශ්‍ය වලි ෆීල්ඩ් එක වෙනකොට
අනවශ්‍ය වලට මේක ක්‍රීඩාවට ඇත්තටම උචිත නෑ. ක්‍රීඩාව කියන්නේ ක්‍රීඩාව විතරක් නෙමෙයි විනය තමයි සාමාන්‍ය ගොඩක් දුරට අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. නමුත් පාපන්දු තරඟවල ඇත්ත ඉතා මේ උද්වේගකර අවස්ථාවල සාමාන්‍ය මේ වගේ පුංචි පුංචි සිද්ධීන් ඇති වෙන. නමුත් මේක ක්‍රීඩා පිටියට විතරයි එළියේදී හැබැයි නෑ දක්න. නමුත් ඒක ක්‍රීඩාවට එච්චර උචිත නෑ. අපි ඒක සාමාන්‍ය මං හිතන්නේ ඒක විනිසුරු විසින් ඔවුන්ට අවවාද කරනු ලැබුවා. මම හිතන්නේ නැවත එවැනි ක්‍රියාවක් සිදු නොවේ බොහෝ දුරට.
අතන්ට කිව්වා වගේ මෙහෙම අර ස්පිරිට් එක තියන්න ඕනේ ෆීල්ඩ් එකේ. එළියට ගියාට පස්සේ යාළුවෝ වෙන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි ෆීල්ඩ් එකේ ඉන්නකොට අර ෆුල්
අනිවාර්යයෙන්
දාලා ෆුල් අර
මේගොල්ලෝ හැමෝම සාමාන්‍ය එකට ක්‍රීඩා කරපු සහ සමහර එක ක්‍රීඩා සමාජවල හිටපු කට්ටිය. නමුත් අද කණ්ඩායම් දෙකකට බෙදිලා ක්‍රීඩා කරාට ඔවුන් හැම වෙලෙම එක සමහර එක ගමේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එක ගමේ එකට හිටපු එකට ක්‍රීඩා කරපු කට්ටිය. ඉතින් ඒ හින්දා ඒ ක්‍රීඩාවේ තියෙන උද්වේගකර අවස්ථාවලදී විතරයි මෙවැනි හැසිරීම් දක්නට ලැබෙන්නේ. ඉතින් සාමාන්‍ය ක්‍රීඩා පිටියෙන් එළියට ගියාම ඔවුන් හැමෝම සහෝදරයෝ වගේ එකට ඉන්නවා.
Yes, now Ratnam high up the field. They are still a goal down. Jana chasing a deficit, but they've slowly grown back into the game from earlier after going a goal down.
Rightly said, Rahul. I think last 5 minutes have been good for the Ratnam because most of the play have been taken into the Red Star area. Most of the play have been happening around the other half, so it's something positive to take out for the Ratnam team. But still a bit on the back foot. They'll try everything they can to just get it into that goal post of Red Star. So Ratnam team still confident. They have almost about 15 to 17 minutes plus at a time remaining. There you go. Now it's Red Star chance. Oh, again, good positioning there by the Ratnam defenders. But given away cheaply. Keeper comes out to clear it. Keeper had the conscious to just come out, clear it. Ball falls to Red Star. Crying for a handball and they do get it. It's a free kick. But as it is unintentional, it goes as a free kick. No damage done there. And let's see how Ratnam respond to the goal deficit here. Now guarding the ball and getting a goal kick for their team. Nicely done there by the defender. And the other thing is, I think the two pivots of Ratnam have to work a bit hard. There you go. Those two players have to work a bit hard. Again, I think this might be a good goal. Penalty again, is it? No, it's not a penalty.
It's a free kick, I believe, for Red Star.
I think it was for the earlier incident.
I think referee played the advantage, but the Ratnam captain Ehuban is into the referee's books, and now a free kick, very straight on and very close and a very dangerous position, and this could be goal number 3.
රත්නම් කණ්ඩායමේ නායකයාට කහකට් පත පෙන්වන මේ අවස්ථාවේදී විනිසුරු විසින්
අජන්ට මොකද හිතන්නේ මේ මෙච්චර ළඟ ෆ්‍රී කියක් හම්බ වෙනකොට ගෝල් එකක් ගහන්න ලේසි.
මම හිතනවා රාහුල් මේ රෙඩ්සන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ පරිණතම ක්‍රීඩකයා තමයි ඉන්නේ අධ්‍යක්ෂින් බහුලම ක්‍රීඩකයා රමේෂ් නම්බර් 3 කැප්ටන්. ඉතින් මොහුගෙන් බොහෝ දුරට මෙවැනි අවස්ථා ගෝල් බවට ඔහු පරිවර්තනය කරලා තියෙනවා. ඔය එදා ඉඳන්ම ඔහු ගොඩක් දක්ෂ සමයට නොම්බර් 7 ක්‍රීඩකයාට දෙයිද කියන්නත් බෑ මේක. බලමු මේ
මමත් හිතුවේ රොක්මාන්ට දෙයි කියලා. යාගේ තමයි ෆ්‍රී කික් තියෙන්නේ. හැබැයි අබුමරේයි සහ කැප්ටන් රමීස් තමයි ෆ්‍රී කික් එක ගාව හිටගෙන ඉන්නේ.
இந்த வேளையில் ரெஸ்ஸானிக்கு ஒரு நல்ல ஃப்ரீ கிக் வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்திருக்கிறது. சிறப்பாக அந்த பந்தை தட்டி விட்டிருக்கிறார் ரத்னம் அணியினருடைய கோல் காப்பாளர்.
Absolutely brilliant free kick Ismail Abumere. He took on the duty and it required absolutely crucial save from Mohammad Fazreen, and that was going like a rocket, and Fazreen made sure he got a strong hand behind it, and it's out for a throw-in. A very close chance. That could have been the third goal for Red Star, courtesy of Ismail Abumere.
There you see the throw. Ball still in very dangerous area, but cleared by the Ratnam defender. Ratnam still in this game, hanging by a thread.
Ajanta එච්චර
ඇත්තටම රවුල් මේ ඒක හොඳ පහරක් එල්ල කරේ ගෝලේ වෙත. නමුත් ගෝල් රකින්න දැල් රකින්න ඔහු ගෝලේ දෙස බලා සිටියා. ඔහු ඔහුගේ සුරතර ගත්ත ගෝලයක් නොවි. ඉතින් ඔහුගේ දක්ෂතාවයෙන් ඒ ගෝලේ වැළකුණා. නැත්නම් හොඳ අවස්ථාවක්. බලමු මේ අවස්ථාව.
හොඳ පවර් දාලා තිබ්බ ෆ්‍රී කික් එකක් ඒ ඉස්මයිල් අබුමරේ ගැහුවා.
අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අබුත් හොඳ ප්ලේ කෙනෙක්. අපේ දැනට සිටින
ගොඩාක් අවුරුදු ලංකාවේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ තියෙනවා.
වැඩි කාලයක් මං හිතන්නේ ලංකාවේ මේ ක්‍රීඩා කරලා තියෙනවා. ගොඩක්ම රෙඩ් ස්ටාර් කණ්ඩායමට තමයි ඔහු සෙල්ලම් කරන්නේ.
Red Star now once again. I think Jana called offside there. Tight call, but they've had the brunt of possession in this second half, and more than Ratnam getting an equalizer, it just seems much more likely that Red Star are going to add to their goal tally.
Again, as we were talking about him from the beginning, the man, the Nigerian Abumere, he was the one who is making so much of problems here.
Indeed, you picked him out early on as the real threat, and he has really lived up to your words.
Again, a good ball. Abumere going forward. Now what can he do?
He does well.
He might pull in a shot here from distance, but it took a deflection, I guess.
He did well to get past Ehuban, but in the end out for a goal kick.
පන්දුව ගෝල් ගණුවෙන් ඉවතට ඇදී යනවා. එහුබාන් විසින් එල්ල කර පන්දුව පහර නැවතත් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩකයා පන්දුව දෝලනය කරනවා.
So that
රවුල් මේ රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ටිකක් කියන්නේ ලාබාල ක්‍රීඩකයින් තමයි ඉන්නේ. ඔවුන් තරඟ අත්දැකීම් අඩු ක්‍රීඩකයින් විදියට හඳුන්වන්න පුළුවන්. නමුත් ඔවුන් ඊට හොඳට අලංකාරවත් ක්‍රීඩා විලාසයක් දක්වනවා. නමුත් ඔවුන්ට අවසනාවන්ත විදියට පෙනල්ටි නීති විරෝධී ක්‍රියාවක් සිදු කරා ක්‍රීඩා ගෝල් පෝස්ට් එක තුල. එම නිසා ඔවුන් ටිකක් දැනටත් ඔවුන් පසු බැස්මක් වගේ දකින්න තියෙන්නේ. රාහුල්
ඇත්ත තමයි අජන්ත අර රත්නමගේ ඉන්නේ වැඩියම තරුණ ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා. ඒගොල්ලන් තමයි අර ෆුට්බෝල් එකේ අපේ ලංකාවේ අනාගතේ ගහන්නේ.
දක්ෂ ඉතාමත් දක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩකින් සිටිනවා.
සාන්ටන් වගේ ගෝල් ගහන ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා
අනිවාර්යෙන්ම ගොඩක් දුරට කොළඹ රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය කොළඹ වුණාට ගොඩක් දුරට මන්නාරම් වැනි දුර පළාත් වලින් අපේ ෆුට්බෝල් ක්‍රීඩා කරන සමාජ වලින් ඔවුන් නියෝජනය කරන ක්‍රීඩකයින් කීප පළක්ම සිටිනවා. ඔවුන් එතා දක්ෂ ලෙස ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා. මම හිතන්නේ ඔබට පෙනී යන්න ඇති මේ පුංචි ලාබාල ක්‍රීඩකයින් තමයි එදා පරිණත බවින් අඩු දක්ෂතා තියෙන. ඒ වගේම බොහෝ දුරට ඉදිරියේදී හොඳ දක්ෂතා පෙන්නයි කියලා මෙම කණ්ඩායම රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය තුල සිටියොත් උන්ට හොඳ ගමනක් හොඳ අනාගතයක් තියෙනවා කියලා විශ්වාසයි. නියත වශයෙන් මේ කිය හැකි. මම හිතන්නේ ක්‍රීඩක ආදේශයක් සිදු වෙනවා මේ අවස්ථාවේදී.
අනිවාර්යෙන් අජන්ත
ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ
අනිත් එක අර Ratnam ගොඩාක්ම ඉන්න තරුණ players අලුතෙන් තමයි club එකේ join වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් මේ pre-season එකෙන් හොඳට එක්කව වෙලා ශ්‍රී ලංකාවලා team එක ජෙල් වෙලා අර main tournament එකට හොඳට performance එකක් තියෙයි මම හිතන්නේ.
මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ රාහුල් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ අපන්දු ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය අතර පැරණිම ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයක්. නමුත් කාලෙකදී පොඩි පසුබැස්මක් තිබුණා කණ්ඩායම විදිහට. නමුත් ඔවුන් නැවතත් මම හිතන්නේ අර වැටි වැටි දැන් ඒගොල්ලෝ නැවතත් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ සුපුරුදු දක්ෂතා අතරට දක්ෂතා පෙන්නමින් සුපුරුදු දක්ෂතා අතරට පැමිණෙනවා. මම හිතන්නේ සතුටු ගොඩක් අපිට සතුටු විය හැකි කාරණයක් විදිහට මම දකිනවා.
Ajanta. And now there is a free kick for Ratnam in a very dangerous position.
Ratnam அணியினருக்கு மிகவும் ஒரு நல்ல இடத்துல இருந்து ஃப்ரீ கிக் கிடைத்திருக்கிறது. இருந்தாலும் பந்து வெளியே போயிருக்கிறது. ஆனா ஒரு கார்னர் கிடைத்திருக்கிறதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Santan tried to go for the volley first time, but unfortunately just couldn't get the proper connection to the ball, and it was skewered wide. But I think Ratnam really, after going 2-1 down, they have slightly grown back into it. They are yet to really bother the Red Star goalkeeper too much, but some promising signs. But unfortunately for them, it's slightly less than 8 minutes remaining on the clock.
Ratnam அணியினரால் மீண்டும் ஒரு கோலை பெற முடியுமா, இந்த போட்டியில் சமன் செய்ய முடியுமா என்பதுதான் அடுத்த கேள்வியாக இருக்கிறது. இருந்தாலும் இன்னும் 8 நிமிடங்கள் மிச்சம் இருக்கும் நிலையில் இதற்கு இடையில் அவர்களால் ஒரு கோல் போட முடியுமா என்பது சற்று சந்தேகமாக தான் இருக்குது. ரத்னம் அணியை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் அவர்களது விளையாட்டு பெரிதான பிரச்சனைகள் இல்லை விட்டாலும் அவர்கள் கோலை நோக்கி செல்லும் போது இல்லைனா கோலுக்கு பக்கத்தில் அவர்களது ஆட்டத்தை பார்க்கும்போது கொஞ்சம் கவலை அளிக்கிறது. இன்னும் சிறப்பாக இருந்தால் நன்றாக இருக்கும் என்கிற ஒரு எண்ணப்போக்கில் இருக்கிறது.
Massive appeals for a handball, but referee not interested. And now Ratnam were looking to try and launch a counter attack, but ball back with Red Star, and Ratman's true ball just a touch too heavy for Supun Dhananjaya.
You can see Ratnam again, they have the same problem going until the half line, then losing the ball. And even if they try to find someone, the final third pass is not really impressive. Now Red Star coming for a counter attack here.
Ajanta me to පහක් හයක් විතර ඉතුරුලා තියෙන්නේ මේ මැච් එකේ. මේ ගහන විදිහට රත්නම්ට පුළුවන් වෙයිද ඉක්වලයිස් එකක් දාන්න ගෝලයක්?
ඇත්තටම පාපොන්දු ක්‍රීඩාව කියන්නේ රාහුල් එහෙම කියන්න බෑ නිශ්චිත අපිට එහෙම ප්‍රකාශ කරන්න. මොකද අන්තිම මිනිත්තුවේ ගෝල් වාර්තා කිරීමට ගෝල් වාර්තා කරලා තියෙනවා කණ්ඩායම විසින්. ඒ නිසා දැනට අපිට යන්නේ නමුත් මේ බොහෝ දුරට දෙකට එකක් වශයෙන් රෙජිස්ටර් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඉදිරියෙන් සිටින නිසා ඔවුන් පහසුවෙන් මම හිතන්නේ දැනට ඔවුන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් මේ ක්‍රීඩා විලාසයක් දක්වනවා. එච්චර ඔවුන් මේ නමුත් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයත් අත්හරින්නේ නැහැ. උන්ට ප්‍රබල අභියෝගයක් එල්ල කරනවා පන්දුව රැගෙන යනවා ගෝලේ වෙත. නමුත් මේ රෙජිස්ටර් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ රමේෂ් කියන්නේ ඉතා පරිණත අධ්‍යක්ෂින් බහුල මම හිතන්නේ මම මේක කිව්වොත් ඉමරදී ඇති කියන්නේ වයසින් වැඩිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් වෙන්න ඇති මගේ මතය අනුව. ඉතින් ඔහු ළඟින් බොහෝ දුරට බෝලයක් අරන් යනවා කියන්නේ ඒක අමාරු කාර්යයක්. ඔහු ඇත්තටම මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා ජාතික කණ්ඩායම නියෝජනය කරපු ක්‍රීඩකයෙක්. ඒ වගේම ඔහුගේ අයියා තමයි මේ රෙජිස්ටර් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ පුහුණුකරු හැටියට කටයුතු කරන්නේ. ඉතින් හොඳ සහයක් ඔහුගෙන් ලැබෙනවා කියන්නේ නවක ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට හොඳ අත්දැකීම් රාශියක් ලබා ගන්න පුළුවන්.
හැබැයි අජන්ට කිව්වා හරි අර රමීස් තමයි රත්නම් ටීමේ රෙඩ් ස්ටාර් ටීමේ ඉන්න වයසම ප්ලේයර්.
අනිවාර්යෙන්ම
අජන්ට නොලෙජ් එකක් තියෙනවා රෙඩ් ස්ටාර් ගැන.
ඇත්තටම මම ගොඩක් කල් සිට කියන්නේ ඔහු කුඩා කාලේ සිට සෙල්ලම් කරන කල් සිට මම ඔහුව අඳුරනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔහු දැනට පුහුණුකරු වශයෙන් මේ කටයුතු කරන හම්ස මහතාත් උන් දෙන්නම එකට ජාතික කණ්ඩායම සෙල්ලම් කරලා තිනවා. ඊට කලිනුත් ඔහු ක්‍රීඩා සමාජ ගණනාවක ක්‍රීඩා කරලා තිනවා. ඉතින් ඒ අත්දැකීම් සම්භාරය සමග තමයි මේ රෙජිස්ටර් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ තරඟයට අවතීර්ණ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. මම හිතනවා බොහෝ දුරට උන්ට ජයග්‍රහණයටත් ඒක හේතුවක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද ඔහුගේ තරඟ අත්දැකීම් සහ පරිණත ක්‍රීඩෙක් විදියට.
இந்த வேளையில் ரெட்ஸ் அணியினர் முன்னோக்கி வருவதை பார்க்கக்கூடியதாக இருக்கிறது. ரத்னம் அணியினால் இந்த நேரத்தில் ஒரு கோல் போடப்பட்டால் மிகவும் போட்டி விறுவிறுப்பை எட்டும் என்பதில் எந்த விதமான மாற்று கருத்துக்களும் இல்லை. ரத்னம் அணி தொடர்ந்து முன்னோக்கி சென்றாலும் அவர்களது ஏற்கனவே சொன்ன மாதிரி இறுதியில் கோலை சார்ந்த கோல் போஸ்டை சார்ந்த விளையாட்டு பிரச்சனையாக இருக்கும் என்று சொல்லும் போதும் இன்னொரு சான்ஸை தவற விட்டிருக்கிறார்கள் ரத்னம் அணியினர்.
Ratnam coming so close there, and it looks like they will have a corner, but a very close chance after so long for Ratnam. As we take a look at the replay, Rami's tried a diving header, but unfortunately he missed it. If he had got some contact, it might have ended up being an own goal. But the ball now back with
රවුල් මං හිතන්නේ ඒ ගෝලයක් ලෙස ඉතා පහසුවෙන් ගෝලයක් විදිහට පරිවර්තනය කරගන්න තිබුණා. නමුත් ඒ ක්‍රීඩකයා මං හිතන්නේ පන්දුව දෙස බලා සිටියේ නෑ. ඔෆ්සයිඩ් විදිහට සඳහන් කරනවා. රවුල් මං හිතන්නේ අපි මේ පාපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි ලංකාව සහ ලෝකෙ මේ කොවිඩ් වසංගතයත් එක්ක සියලුම දේවල් අතර සිටීමට සිදු වුණා නවතා දැමීමට. ඒ අතරතුර තමයි මේ අවස්ථාවේදී ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපන්දු සම්මේලනය විසින් මෙම සුපර් ලීග් ක්‍රීඩා තරඟාවලිය පටන් ගත්තේ. ඇත්තට මොකද මේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ගේ මානසික මට්ටම සහ ක්‍රීඩා උන්ගේ ක්‍රීඩා විලාසයන් සහ ක්‍රීඩා සුපුරුදු දක්ෂතා මේ අපිට තාමත් මං හිතන්නේ බලා ගන්න බැරි. මොකද උන් අවුරුද්දක් දෙකක් විතර වගේ මේ ක්‍රීඩා වලින් ඈත් වෙලා හිටියා. ඒක අපිට විතර නෙවෙයි අපේ රටට විතර නෙමෙයි මුළු ලෝකෙටම බලපාපු කාරණාවක් ඔබ දන්නවා ඇති. ඒ නිසා බොහෝ දුරට තාමත් මේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට මේක තවම ක්‍රීඩාවට හරියටම අවතීර්ණ වෙලා නැහැ. මං හිතන්නේ මේක මේ ක්‍රීඩා පුහුණු තරඟාවලියක් විදියට තමයි මේක අපි
අනිවාර්යෙන්
පවත්වාගෙන යන්නේ.
ඒකයි අපි දැන් ප්‍රී සීසන් ගන්න අර ටීම්ස් වලටයි ප්ලේයර්ස් ලටයි ආයි ෆුට්බෝල් වලට අර රිද්ම් එක අරගෙන ආයි මේන් ටූර්නමන්ට් එකට ලෑස්ති වෙලා.
මොකද මේ පාපන්දු ක්‍රීඩකයන් කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේ ගේයකට සහ එක තැනකට ස්ථානයකට කොටු කරලා ඉන්න පුළුවන් පිරිසක් නෙවෙයි. මොකද උන් හැම තැනම ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා. ඒ වගේම ක්‍රීඩා තරඟාවලි පවත්වනවා. ඒ හැම එකටම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පවත්වන සුපර් ලීග්, FA කප්, ඒ වගේ චැම්පියන් ලීග් වගේ තරඟ වලට අමතරව ප්‍රධානම තරණ අමතරව පොඩි මං හිතන්නේ පුට්සාල්, ඒ වගේම සත් සමාජික තරඟ ඒ වගේ වලට සහභාගී වෙනවා. නමුත් මේ සියලුම දේවල් නතර කරලා තිබුණ නිසා මේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ගේ මානසික මට්ටමත් ක්‍රීඩා විලාසයන් සියලුම දේවල් ඉතා පහළ මට්ටමක තියෙන්නේ. නමුත් දැන් උන් ඒ සුපුරුදු දස්කම් වලට මේ දුන්න අවස්ථාවෙන් ප්‍රයෝජන ගන්න රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය බෝලේ රැගෙන යනවා. නමුත් ඒක ගෝලයක් බවට පරිවර්තනය කිරීමට හැකියාවක් නැහැ.
හොඳ chance එකක් ඒක අජන්ත රත්නම්ට හැබැයි අන්තිම ටච් එක හරියට කන්ට්‍රෝල් කරන්න බැරි වෙලා
වුණා බෝලේ. ඔහුට මේ ක්‍රීඩකෙක් උගේ සහයට හිටියේ නෑ ඒ අවස්ථාවේ බෝලේ යොමු කිරීමට. එම නිසා ඌට බෝලේ මගේ හරුණා කිය විසිතුයි. කොන බෝලයක් විදියට මං හිතන්නේ විනිසුරු විසින් සංඥා කරනවා.
අනිවාර්යයෙන් අජන්ත and Jana free corner kick. We are almost done with regulation time.
Yes,
time running out for Ratnam. What do you think, Jana?
How would it be, Rahul, if Ratnam get this goal? It will be absolute scenes here at the Sugadasa Stadium. Ratnam அணியினர் இந்த ஒரு வாய்ப்பை பயன்படுத்தி ஒரு கோலினை பெற்றுக்கொண்டால் நிச்சயமாக சிறப்பாக இருக்கும் என்று சொல்லும்போது அந்த கோலினுடைய வெளிப்பக்கத்தில் பந்து பட்டிருக்கதே தவிர கோல் போஸ்டுக்குள் போகவில்லை என்பதை சொல்ல வேண்டும். நிச்சயமாக ஒரு படபடப்புக்கும் தருணமாக அந்த தருணம் இருந்ததும் சொல்லத்தக்க ஒரு விஷயமாக இருந்தது.
John, I saw the goal ripple and I thought what you said had happened. I thought they had found the equalizer very late on, but still time, as the fourth official has showed a minimum of 3 minutes of added time at the end of 90 minutes. 3 minutes, more than enough time really for a goal.
That's
in
what
a football
I also
game.
wanted to say, Rahul. It's almost enough. 3 minutes is more than enough, maybe even for a 2-goal lead that's enough. But let's see what Ratnam brings on here.
While we talk about Ratnam being able to score equalizer in the remaining 3 minutes, on the other side of the coin there is Red Star, who might as well double their lead in the remaining few minutes.
I think more than doubling, they'll try hard to not leave Ratnam, not leave out spaces. They'll try to be compact, not to let Ratnam to use those spaces to go behind them. So that's what they're going to try.
Ratnam have gone back to a back three.
In fact, it's a back two. it's quite very offensive.
Almost
ultra
a back
offensive.
one now.
Yes, ultra offensive to be honest. And the whole right side is opened up for Ratnam.
Red Star, this could be it. It's a one-on-two situation.
Caught in the counter, should be a goal.
Ismail Abumere. Oh,
Very
that
good
was
defending.
absolutely brilliant defending. And the referee deemed that Abumere took the final touch.
And Abumere trying to sit down and just waste some time there.
Ismail Abumere suddenly in a lot of pain.
I don't think there's anything there. There was no contact.
He got back to a seating position and looked to see if the referee had noticed him. But it looks like a case of cramps.
And you can just see there was no contact or even no visible contact there.
Indeed,
but still,
for just
Abumere thought it was wise to just sit down there during the stoppage time.
Just to give him a bit of defense, maybe a slight case of cramps later on.
Who would, right? Anyway, we had a really good game, irrespective of the goal tally.
Jana, but just a separate note on that. Usually, I've noticed that teams, when they are a goal up late on, they get a lot of case of cramps for some reason. Don't know if there's a relation with the goal line, but
not just in Sri Lankan football, Rahul, it's all over the world, even in World Cups. Anyway, jokes apart, we have come back here live, and it's a goal kick for Ratnam. Oh, in fact, it's a goal throw.
Throw in, and
yes, ball was played out.
I was going to say that Ratnam had a man advantage, which they could have taken advantage of. They still do if they are quick about it. Abumere still not back in.
There he comes in from the other side.
And the man, it's
go
back
forward
to 11 on 11, but
still about, I think, a minute and a half remaining with Abumere's injury taken into account.
Long ball cleared away and one back.
Really tense moment here for Red Star. Will have their hearts in the mouth. Now Ratnam
for a bit of defending, and now Abumere looks to set his team on their way.
Oh, good defending there, good tackle. They are both going for a ball.
Vital.
And won by Ratnam's player.
Vital bit of defending by captain Ehuban.
Very, very tense bit of moment here. Oh,
and that is full time. 2-1 to Red Star here at the Sugaradasa.
To be honest, we had really good game here. Even though the scoreline doesn't do the justice, we had plenty of opportunities going either way, and both teams really trying to get on goal. But eventually, the eventual winners coming out on top is Red Star. I think they deserved it, to be honest, isn't it?
Indeed. Ajanta Red Star දෙකයි Ratnam එකයි මොකද හිතන්නේ?
රවුල් ඇත්තටම මේ අන්තිම විනාඩියෙත් මේගොල්ලෝ ක්‍රීඩා කණ්ඩායම් දෙකටම අවස්ථාව තිබුණා. බොහෝ දුරට මේ අවස්ථාව ලැබුණා ගෝල් වාර්තා කිරීම. නමුත් උන්ට මම හිතන්නේ ක්‍රීඩා තරඟවලදී එන පුංචි බාධා වීම සහ පුංචි ඉන්ජරි නිසා මම හිතන්නේ ගෝල් වාර්තා කිරීමටත් හැකියාව නොලැබුණා.
Indeed, that's the full-time score. Red Star 2, Ratnam 1.
Red Star ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ දෙකයි රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ දෙකට එකක් වශයෙන් ජයග්‍රහණය කරනවා Red Star ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය.
As we are going to take a look at the highlights.
இந்த நேரத்தில் உங்களுக்கு ஹைலைட்ஸ் காட்டப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. அதே நேரத்தில் 2 கோல்களை பெற்றிருந்தார்கள் ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணியினர். ரத்னம் அணியினர் ஒரு கோலை பெற்றிருந்தார்கள். ரெட் ஸ்டார் அணி இந்த போட்டியில் வெற்றி பெற்றிருந்தாலும் 2 அணிகளுமே சிறப்பாக விளையாடியிருந்தார்கள். ஹைலைட்ஸ் இப்பொழுது உங்களுக்காக வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. பார்க்கலாம். 2 அணிகளும் ஆரம்பத்திலேயே டீம் ஃபோட்டோ அதே நேரத்தில் ஆரம்ப தயார்படுத்தல்களில் ஈடுபட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள்.
Indeed, Jana, as we take a look, Ismail Abumere, who I believe may be your man of the match.
Everyone's man of the match, isn't it, Rahul?
I think he's a strong contender along with Mohammad Rahman. As Rahman got onto the score sheet. So very nasty collision early on in the first half, but fortunately both players were able to walk away from it.
And Red Star from the beginning had few chances, but Ratnam was the first team that scored the goal or opened their mark. This was the first goal, or in fact, it's the second goal to be honest.
First goal. It's second goal. Sorry.
As you saw, that was a good work by Ismail Abumere. He got the assist, he pulled it back,
yes.
And Supun Dhananjaya Vijay Singh had the simple task of just firing it in to the open goal.
And we had plenty of happening today, both the halves. There you go. And again, that was the same goal that was showed again. And this was Ratnam's chances that went begging. Should have just passed it straight to the player instead of just going for a back heel there.
And that was a great save yet again from the Ratnam goalkeeper. And that was the end. That and then some more follow-up efforts. The Ratnam goalkeeper was really busy, called into action time and time again. Fazreen.
And there you go, that was a second chance.
And that was the very, very silly penalty given away.
Easily netted. Goalkeeper had no way.
Rahman, my man of the match.
So again, Ratnam also had few fair chances at the end, but really couldn't capitalize on it. There you go, the free kick, the keeper, excellent save there. There you go, a really good save there. This was another opportunity that we're making. Anyway, both teams, as you see, had really so much of opportunities, and that's the end of the highlights. And we are having the draw here.
Make sure you stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. The guess and win draw coming up next. Stay tuned to see if you are one of the lucky winners. We'll be going live to the draw after this short commercial break. Until then, from myself and Jana, thank you very much for joining us.
ක්‍රීඩකෙක් අපි කියමුකෝ පොසිටිව් වුණා කියලා. අවතත් තරඟාවලියට පිවිසෙන හැකියාවක් තියෙනවද?
ක්‍රීඩකයෝ 3 දෙනෙක් පමණ පොසිටිව් වුණොත් අපි එම කණ්ඩායමම තරඟාවලියෙන් తాවකාලිකව නවත්වනවා.
තරඟාවලියට සහභාගී වෙන්න ඕන නම් අපි කවුරුත් දන්නවා AFC ලයිසන් එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි මේ කණ්ඩායම් දෙක සහභාගී වෙන්නේ නැහනේ. ඇයි?
මේ අවුරුද්දේ එක වටයක් පමණයි. නැත්නම් හෝම් වටයක් පමණක් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ලයිසන් කරපු පුහුණුකරුවන් විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් අපේ ලංකාව තුල සිටිනවා. ඒතර එම පුහුණුකරුවන් කෙසේද සී ලයිසන් එකට යොමු කරන්නේ?
මට හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා නම් මේ ලංකාවේ ඉන්න 2.20 ලක්ෂයට මේ ඩී ලයිසන්ස් සහතික පත්‍රය දෙන්න මම ඒ දේ ලබා දෙන්න කැමතියි.
ලංකා පාපන්දුවේ යුත් ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් මැනේජර් විදියට අර යුත් ලීග් එකේ අමතරව ඉදිරියට ඔබ දෙන ප්ලෑන්ස් මොනවද?
කොළඹට විතරක් සීමා වෙලා තිබුණු තරඟාවලිය ලංකා වටේටම අපි ගෙනිච්ච
සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් ෆුට්බෝල් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ටීවී සමග සිටින ඔබ සම සාදරයෙන් පිළිගන්නවා. සුපර් ලීග් ප්‍රී සීසන් වටේ තවත් තරඟයක් දැන් නිමාවටපත් වුණා. අපි මේ තරඟෙත් අප ඔබෙන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඇසුවා කවුද පළවෙනිම ගෝලය වාර්තා කරන්න කියලා. අද තරඟේ පැවැත්වුණේ රත්නම් සහ රෙඩ් ස්ටාර් අතර. එෙහිදී රෙඩ් ස්ටාර් කණ්ඩායම දෙකට එකක් වශයෙන් ජයග්‍රහණය කරත් තරඟේ පළවෙනි ගෝලය වාර්තා කර රත්නම් විසින්. ඉතින් අපිට නිවැරදි පිළිතුරු ලබා දුන්න තරඟකරුවන් 7 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා අදත්. මොහමඩ් සහීර්, මොහමඩ් ඉර්ෂාඩ්, මුජාහිද් මන්සූර්, හම්මද් අසම්, ෆසීර් ෆසූර්, රිෆ්කාන් මොහමඩ් අජීබේ. මේ අතරින් අපි වාසනාවන්තයින් දෙන්නෙක් තෝරගන්නවා. ඔවුන්ගේ නම් 7 දෙනාගේ නම් මෙම භාජනය ඇතුළත තිබෙනවා. එයින් වාසනාවන්තයින් දෙදෙනාට රුපියල් 2000ක් වටිනා gift vouchers ලැබෙනවා. ඉතින් බලමු කවුද පළවෙනි වාසනාවන්තයා කියලා. මම හිත කියන අජන්ත බලමු පළවෙනි කවුද කියලා. බලමු. පළවෙනි ජයග්‍රාහකයා ෆසීර් ෆසූර්. ඔබට සුබපැතුම්. අපි දෙවෙනි ජයග්‍රාහකයා වෙතට යමු. අදවන ජයග්‍රහය මොහොමඩ් සහිර් ඔබ දෙදෙනාට සුපැතුම් ඔබගේ ගිෆ්ට් වවුචර්ස් ඔබගේ ගෙදරටම ලැබීමට සලස්වන්නම්. ඉතින් ෆුට්බෝල් ශ්‍රී ලංකා සමග රැඳී සිටින්න හෙටත් මෙවැනි තරඟ දෙකක් තිබෙනවා. හෙට උදෑසනදී අපේ මෙම හෙට තරඟ දෙකේ තරඟය පටන් ගන්නවා. ඔබට ගිහිල්ලා කමෙන්ට් කරලා ඔබගේ යාළුවන් පස්සේ මෙන්ෂන් කරලා පළමුවෙන්ම ගෝලේ වාර්තා කරන කණ්ඩායම නම් කරන්න පුළුවන්. සුපැතුම් ෆුට්බෝල් ශ්‍රී ලංකා සමග රැඳී සිටින්න ෆුට්බෝල් ශ්‍රී ලංකා TV සබ්ස්ක්‍රයිබ් කරන්න.
ක්‍රීඩකෙක් අපි කියමුකෝ පොසිටිව් වුණා කියලා. අවතත් තරඟාවලියට පිවිසෙන හැකියාවක් තියෙනවද?
ක්‍රීඩකයෝ 3 දෙනෙක් පමණ පොසිටිව් වුණොත් අපි එම කණ්ඩායමම තරඟාවලියෙන් తాවකාලිකව නවත්වනවා.
තරඟාවලියට සහභාගී වෙන්න ඕන නම් අපි කවුරුත් දන්නවා AFC ලයිසන් එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි මේ කණ්ඩායම් දෙක සහභාගී වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ. ඇයි?
මේ අවුරුද්දේ එක වටයක් පමණයි නැත්නම් හෝම් වටයක් පමණක් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ලයිසන් කරපු පුහුණුකරුවන් විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් අපේ ලංකාව තුළ සිටිනවා. ඒතර එම පුහුණුකරුවන් කෙසේද සී ලයිසන් එකට යොමු කරන්නේ?
මට හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා නම් මේ ලංකාවේ ඉන්න 2 කෝටි 20 ලක්ෂයට මේ ඩී ලයිසන්ස් සහතික පත්‍රය දෙන්න මම ඒ දේ ලබා දෙන්න කැමතියි.
ලංකා පාපන්දුවේ යුත් ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් මැනේජර් විදියට අර යුත් ලීග් ගේ අමතර ඉදිරියට ඔබේ තියෙන ප්ලෑන්ස් මොනවද?
කොළඹට විතරක් සීමා වෙලා තිබුණු තරඟාවලියේ ලංකාව වටේටම අපි ගෙනිච්ච